low-key. Niggas hating cause they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat.
Take a hallelujah. That's about everybody. We've been showing the song a lot. This nigga man about it. This is called Tell Her Never Do.
If you handle your business right, I'ma promote your ass. You bitch out and try to kite, I'ma come smoke your ass. The shit that I'm giving you, they drawing blood to get. The fix be running through because they love the shit. So don't come with that, no one wouldn't buy it. The shit was cool. Niggas try to rob me, nobody was coming through. Snitches, I can't have that. Bitches, I can't have that. Riches, you can have that. Just bring me my cash back. Look, it's all gravy with me, go ahead and shine. That's how you play it with me, you're big time. All I want is the G's with a trunk full of keys. A Benz on 20s, you got something you can lend me. Shit, boys ain't doing nothing for me for free. Can't put no trust in you boys, cause y'all be trying to run G. Cause I don't like dreaming about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5E with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, I'ma be thugging behind the project building, smoking that 5E with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Hey, now I'm on some shit again. Leave a hater stranded like Gilligan. Hundreds I'm considering, flexing for $1 million. Catch it, hater, I'm killing them. They stop, but I ain't feeling them. My jacket off appearing them. Some will say it's numerary, partners in vocifering. Juvenile is different. Look at what I did to them. Boys wearing Reeboks instead of Nikes and Timberlands. Bitch hitters, I be tipping them. My Mac 9, it be flipping them. Some of these haters is trying to run G, so I be gifting them. They will do the same to me. Boys ain't no family. Shit is all a game to me, but nobody gon' handle me. 400 degrees, toting guns, running with me. No wonder we need more money one could receive. Play, I wanna deal with this Christ. I'ma put it open in this life. Never should I fuck with me right. Why you keep ducking me shy? I'ma knock your head off. Boy, tryna get to your fuck, tryna play it off. You made the beat, pussy so wise, you scared. If you mind your fucking business, then your life would be spared. I can't see it. Pussy try to make me out a bitch, I can't be it. I had this motherfucker crow with hitters like Free Nick. You probably can save yourself, but you can't save your neighbors when my 9 get to spinning around like a baseball player. Put on this potato on the end of my 9. Foolishness I entertain to keep these boys in line. Look, cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Cause I don't like to dream about making no cheese. Wanna see my motherfucking bank account OD. Until then, I'ma be thugging behind a project building, smoking that 5E with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Yeah, I'ma be thugging behind a project building, smoking that 5E with the ghetto children, plotting on a way that we can make $1 million. Ask some boy about me. Bet them bitches know me. Magnolia head buster out that wild TC. I'm a young hitter. Look at what you done, hitter. You done made me mad. Now I'm gonna get my gun, hitter. Better watch your tongue, hitter. Cause I'm getting dumb, hitter. Kill one hitter to represent where I'm from, hitter. 3 things you don't ever do. Fuck with a man, exchange or his mama. You do that, you want drama. Fuck with a big timer for sure. You gon' see I'm out you. Which one of you boys want me? I'ma keep it real with you. You say you the man, I know I'm the man, and I'm ready to deal with you. I'm prepared for the toe tagging. Keep my Reebok strapped tight with my key ball sagging. Now I don't rock the streets like the bustin' with the 12 gauge. But I don't like to dream about making no cheese in the future. Wanna see my fucking pockets OD until then. I'ma be thugging on the project. Fuckin' that side of it, ghetto shit.
I am making my decision to end things. I wish all the best to you. I hope you win. I hope the school is a success, and I look forward to all the amazing things you do. Thank you for the good times, because I don't remember a bad one. I know you will take care of yourself and your mama. Be well and be blessed.
Good garbage day from the 901. I see KKC that said Umar using the old furniture from the Moya Academy. Well, I'm definitely not donating my desk now. Boy, they on Umar ass. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing now? I don't got any update. I don't think I have any update. Oh shit, he live now. I had no idea. I thought this shit was scheduled for tomorrow. It will. All right, let me make sure this is on 1.25. Finish this laid out. See, she said something about the conscious community.
No, I didn't threaten you. I told you what it was.
But I don't care.
And I told Kansas City, Missouri Police Department the same shit. If they step on my property, I'm going in.
Lanae, you've been posting guns on your Instagram. You love to talk about guns. But I live
because I collect them, you silly ass. I collect guns. But I've never threatened anybody. I've never threatened anybody, nor would I ever. I'm a responsible carrier. But I'm telling you, if you come on my property like anybody else, if y'all come on my property talking about we pulling up for Umar, I'm gonna take your head off.
Ain't nobody gonna put. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Who's pulling up for Umar?
Why did he send my address all the way up to Maryland to a chick that didn't even exist? It was a couple storm that made up a woman, and they was using it because he's so sexually focused. They were using a woman. She
telling, nigga, this story don't make no sense. He gave somebody in Maryland my address. What did you say, number or address? Because you said Umar don't got your right address, so I'm confused.
Address all the way up to Maryland.
Oh yeah, you said your address. You said Umar doesn't have your address. He got the wrong address on you. And somebody was trolling Umar, and Umar gave them your address. So is it safe to say Umar knew that he was being trolled, that he gave them your address? If this story happened, even though we don't believe it happened? She telling Storm like he give a damn.
What are you talking
on my property talking about we pulling up for Umar? I'm gonna take your head off.
Ain't nobody gonna put. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Who's pulling up for Umar?
Why did he send my address all the way up to Maryland to a chick that didn't even exist? It was a couple storm that made up a woman.
He sent my address to a chick that didn't exist. And this couple just so happened to hit you up How did they know it was your address?
And they was using it because he's so sexually focused. They were using a woman. She wasn't even real. They were using a woman to mess with Umar. He sends this woman my address. I got my 17-year-old kid living here. I told her,
Again, I thought Umar didn't have the correct address on you. Like, this shit is crazy work. He can't find me, and can't none of y'all find me. Y'all got old stuff. Any address I gave Umar was strategic. It's what I wanted him to know. Now on Storm Monroe, you ain't got my 17-year-old here with me, and he sent my address.
They said, you need to call the police. This is getting serious. He posted my address.
You need to call the police. He didn't post your address.
They posted my address.
He never posted your address. In the day that you're talking about, you also said we had the wrong address. You ain't stayed there like 15 years. So I don't know how we could have doxed your address that you said you ain't stayed there in forever, and Umar don't get. Oh my goodness, you just be lying. I'm gonna just leave this screen thing up in the middle where you just say, take care of you and your mama. I know you're gonna take care of you and your mama. We just gonna leave that up there. That this is what you was on this time last year. Before you came out exposing him, this what you was on. I know you're gonna take care of you and your mama. Not you need to get that house cleaned up, you nasty bastard. You know, none of that. Nothing. You don't remember a bad time, G. That's what you said in March. You do not remember a bad time, but ever since you've been on Lennon channel, he just evil and narcissistic, and you had so many red flags. So many red flags, but you ain't texted. That ain't what you said in this message, ma'am. So we're gonna leave that up there as a gentle reminder that you've been full of shit from the start.
Everybody's sending me this stuff about some addresses that are not real. And I don't live there, but somebody does.
Okay. If you don't live there, stop saying you were doxxed, ma'am. That's impossible.
I had to report it. And but I wasn't posting any guns.
Umar sent her address to some people, yet when she went for this restraining order in December, they was like, nah, we ain't gonna be able to do it. What the hell is this?
My father died, and me and my dad used to go to the range. I wasn't posting guns to threaten people. And the law enforcement was watching the IG page. They knew I wasn't. My dad's last text to me was like,
law enforcement was watching who IG page?
Look what I got.
Okay, law enforcement was watching this IG page. This man still ain't in jail. He was live several times today from the boot camp.
Because he bought a judge. And I said, oh shit, we ready to go to the range? And he was like, not today. The weather isn't good. And that's why I posted it up, and it was my daddy holding a gun. But I never threatened anybody with a gun, and nor would I ever. And people that know me know I'm very responsible.
You keep talking about people that know you, and we don't know anybody that knows you. Not a one person.
Control over my emotions for the most part. When it comes to altercations, I always try to die things down. I'm not like that. But I told the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department, if one of these Amarians come on my damn property, I'm going to drop them.
You wouldn't have to tell them that, because that's your automatic right as a homeowner and a person protecting your property. So you wouldn't have to forewarn them of that, ma'am. But whatever. Sounds good. Sounds good for the internet.
And I mean it. And they know I mean it. It wasn't to sound tough Or hard, I'm a single person guarding my castle. My son knows how to shoot too. But we shouldn't be put in a situation, I don't know what the hell they on.
Now her autistic son knows how to shoot. Okay.
So they told me to go get an ex parte so you can have a paper trail there. If you do have to do anything, at least you try.
Wait, I'm still trying to figure out how getting a restraining order on Umar would stop Umar radicalists from coming up to you. That's for him, not for the radical people. I need the paper trail, but you didn't get the paper trail though, man.
To protect yourself in the
is
right
right.
way.
That is all right. And sorry for your loss, Lanae. Sorry for your
thank
loss.
you. Thank you. But
I didn't know
with that.
I didn't know he put your address. I thought the phone number. I didn't know the address too.
He sent my address to random people.
He did not put her address out, Storm. He did not. And we can't, like, she's telling you that he sent it to random people, but she can't prove this at all. It's another trust me guy moment. When she posted pictures of guns, it was 3 pictures, 2 of guns, and the 3rd of her was saying she would be in Philly the next month.
And they were like,
after she did what she did. I mean, you know what?
I never even posted inside of his address.
I don't care about not being popular in the chat. Get Philly out. All I know is Dr. Umar never came out here and spoke on this woman. She went on Lennon's channel 3 times and did 3 interviews about this man.
I did a world tour.
He ever responded. And if anybody wants the truth, then you will go and look at the.
My fear. Do you know why I can't? Do you know why? For one, it was safer out in public because he backed up off of me. He didn't want people to know what he was doing. That was
but they think Storm.
Wait a minute.
Umar just came out here and started dragging you, and that's not true.
No. He was doing it offline. I came to, and I told him I was coming public, and he said, "Do what you do. Do what you do, evil demon." That's what he told me, and I was like, "Okay, bet." I sat my kids down, my family down, and I told them, "Stay away from this because this is what's going on." And I went in on him. And then I went everywhere because I knew this man. I knew what his deal was. I knew that he'd be going around the colleges. He would mess up a young girls. You know how many babies this man has talked women out of keeping? The women that come to me, y'all don't see that part of it. Behind the curtains, you know how many babies this man has decided to sneak the condom off when he's hitting it from the back. And now he's talked these women, these young girls in to get rid of the baby.
That is hearsay.
It's not hearsay. There are actually women that have these.
Well, where are these women? Why are you the spokeswoman for every woman he's ever put his shungo in? If it was true,
because I'm the one that came out and I went in on his ass. He could have put up my photos. He drugged my family, and I still have not let up off of him. So they wanted their shit out there. And I'm not the only person that knows this stuff, Philly. There are content creators that know about this shit and they never stood on business. They never, ever stood on business.
Lanae, you did tell me about the condom thing in our first interview. I remember that.
Yeah. They forget about that. Oh, you ain't no victim. He snuck the fucking condom off.
Well, you know, just because Dr. Umar is not liked by a lot of people and people don't like, I mean, for whatever reason, when the man is speaking about black folks and black history, he's telling the truth. I don't understand how people can just use their dislike for someone to believe anything that a scorned person might have to say about them.
Not scorned. This has nothing to do with the work. Nobody told him to come off of the work.
You are in denial. You are in denial. The man
I think y'all need me to fit in a box so you can understand this better. I think you need me to fit in a box, Philly, so you can understand, you can conceptualize how and why I'm out here. And it's sad because I know you got a daughter, you got someone that you care about. You would not want this man, you couldn't leave your grandkids with him. You couldn't do that. And you know that. And you're not saying nothing.
Are you saying that you think Dr. Umar would harm children physically? Are you really saying that?
Oh my God.
Are you really saying that? That's what you believe? I'm asking you.
I don't trust him.
Okay, but you're saying people shouldn't leave their children? Are you saying this man would harm a child? Is that what you're sitting here telling everyone in the chat who doesn't like me?
Ain't no fucking way in hell I believe my child with that man in the building.
Lanae,
look at this situation.
You've been saying that Umar doesn't need a school. He doesn't. Are you telling me that you truly believe Dr. Umar would harm a child mentally?
With the bottom part of my heart, I know he does not need to be around children.
No. But why do you feel like, has he ever hurt a child? Has anyone ever reported that this man has hurt a child?
When have you seen him around kids? He's a school psychologist.
What does you didn't answer the question, ma'am? Has anybody reported him hurting some goddamn kids? No. Now, if y'all can read this message, it says, I hope you win. I hope the school is a success. Now, this is in March of last year. She hoped the school is a success. In June, she started talking bad about him. Now, all of a sudden, he don't need to have a school open. But in March, when she knew him better than anybody in the world, and she was his confidant, and she was breaking up with him, I hope the school is a success. Crazy work. Is a scorn lover.
Well,
Now hold on. I'm gonna say this because I want to make sure we don't defame him. I haven't seen him around kids either. However, I have not heard anybody say anything about him doing anything to kids. So I do have to say I have not heard that.
Well, that's
I'm
all.
not saying
Why
that
does she
either.
constantly say he's gonna hurt a child? And
I don't trust him around kids. He didn't meet my son. I don't trust him around kids.
But you said he would do something. You just said he would do something to a
I'm
child.
telling you plain as day. You want me to say something I'm not going to say because that would be defaming.
You already
I'm
said
telling
it.
you.
You already said it.
No, I said I do not trust him, and this ain't the first time I've said that. That's not the first time I've said that. I've told him he do not need to be in a school with kids. Especially when I know this man.
You didn't tell him that, ma'am. Your message said, I hope the school is a success. That's what your message say. It don't say nothing about you don't need to be in no school.
Has lied with ease. If something happens to a child, it's his word against yours. And the way y'all are not seeing shit right, even with his mother, if something happens with a child, it would just be tough titty, right? Or the mom would be scorned. She wanted to sleep with him. Why even open up that? Do not put that man near a child.
All I know is Dr. Umar, from my knowledge, and I'm sure if it had Lennon and everybody and their mama would have reported, this man has never been charged with harming a child, never been accused of harming a child. I don't understand why.
You've never seen him film kids, and you've never seen him say that their private parts are rotten cookies. You never heard that.
I want to know what is that. How is he hurt?
Okay, well then there are people that have.
Him and his daughter is fine now. People they're fine. So what is the problem? She posts on her page.
I don't bother his daughter. I don't bother her.
You bother her.
She said tough titties, and she also said that she went on a world tour. She was proud of it. I went on a world tour. You ought to be you ought to feel like shit that you went on a world tour and you still have not stopped this man. You ain't stopped his popularity one bit. You haven't. You've just made yourself look like a damn fool, and you want us to be okay with you looking like a damn fool, which we are. We just pointing out you a damn fool. You the emperor's new clothes. We know you naked, but you want us to believe that you got on this fresh new outfit. No, bitch, you naked.
Heard it.
You said what?
You brought her up just the other day.
So that's bringing her up, Philly. That's not me bothering her.
You were insinuating that their relationship isn't good, and they've reconciled. She said it. It came out of her mouth, so I'm not lying about it.
Great, but she doesn't know her family. I don't.
So what? There's a lot of people, but that's whose business. That's not our business.
I'm just talking about. You're confusing me talking about the things that I know.
What I'm confused on is from day one. You've been saying Dr. Umar is gay. He's bisexual. Dr. Umar. I think you said that he might.
Well, hold on. Now today was the first day I had ever heard that. I ain't never heard he was bisexual.
She said that in somebody in some place in Michigan. She defames this man's character.
Well, Steve Storm, that's the thing. You haven't been following this crazy bitch around. You ain't been paying attention to her. You ain't been listening to her till she reached out to you the other day.
All the time, and it's not right. He doesn't do
then
it.
Tell him, listen. This is what he can do. This is shut all this shit down. Do what the fuck he said he was going to do in a fish tank video. Get an attorney, lawyer up.
Why does he need an attorney? He doesn't care about you.
That ain't got nothing to do.
He needs to get a lawyer to sue her. So then she can have that shame. So then she could be running around talking about that. Why is Umar suing you? We still ain't figured out. Well, I think it's tapioca pudding. Whatever it is, it was her third cup. He needs to take me to court. This bitch said he need to take me to court. That'll settle all this. You can't just ignore a bitch. You said, he got to take me to court. And she's hoping Philly Field goes back and tells Umar this.
With caring about me, dingbat. I'm sorry, that slipped out. I didn't mean that.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
I'm a dingbat. I'll be
no,
there.
no, you're not a dingbat. I apologize. That did slip out.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead, honey.
But I'm saying
you slipped out.
Attorney, lawyer up.
You've been calling her name. Now all of a sudden it slipped out. Jacqueline Hyde.
Why does he need an attorney? He doesn't care about you.
That ain't got nothing to do with caring about me, dingbat. I'm sorry, that slipped out. I didn't mean that.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
I'm a dingbat. I'll be
no,
there.
No, you're not a dingbat. I apologize. That did slip out.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead, honey.
But I'm saying that all he has to do, if I'm lying so much, to stop. This is why I want this to go to court, because if I'm lying so much, y'all just keep saying she's lying, but you don't have any proof that I'm lying. None.
We play your words on what the fuck you lied about. What the hell? We play your words. Your words and your stories shouldn't be changing. Just like on the screen now, ma'am, we have where you said, he gonna take good care of his mama. Then a few months later, you on a nigga show talking about how he don't take care of his mama and he the devil and he neglect her. And the police, if they go in there, he going to jail. That's what the text messages say though, ma'am. Now he don't need to be around kids in school, but when you break up text messages, hey, fuck it, let me play the song. Let me play the song. We got a song to go with the text message. Shout out to Gabe. Wait, I can't find it. I'm pulling the Lanae. I'm eating.
I am making my decision to end things. I wish all the best to you. I hope you win. I hope the school is a success, and I look forward to all the amazing things you do. Thank you for the good times, because I don't remember a bad one. I know you will take care of yourself and your mama. Be well and be blessed.
You don't need to be in no school, Philly. You don't need to be in no school, Philly. Philly, you don't need to be in no school. Well, damn.
Because you don't know what's going on. You don't know anything about his childhood.
You don't know nothing about his childhood, bitch. Again, anything she knows about this nigga's childhood, she heard on Lennon's show. She don't know this nigga.
But I've talked to his siblings, and when I say he don't even
how do you know who I've talked to? How do you know?
Because they're watching.
I talked to his siblings. She won't say which sibling though. The siblings ain't got no name. And why would Umar's siblings be sitting up on the phone with her, having conversation about his childhood and upbringing? And again, you just gotta take her word for it.
This stuff. You think that they're off in La La Land? They watch this shit.
I know exactly who's
you
watching.
Guys told me don't. You guys told me don't post his mother's picture.
Well, you know,
you guys told me don't post his mom's picture, and the family told me that I could.
Now, Philly, she has spoken with his relatives. That's a fact.
That's quite all right. But
how do you know it's a fact, nigga? Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
saying she doesn't know who I speak to.
I don't care.
Okay,
because I'm not saying that like I don't care about you.
Don't tell me what I don't know.
But I'm saying is bring that out, bring those receipts out instead of just saying she's lying. She just
you won't bring no receipts out. What the fuck? You want her to bring receipts out that she's talking to the family instead of saying she lied. Bringing the receipts out will show that you lying, you stupid motherfucker.
Doing it to the good doctor. You got to get facts behind you.
No, if you want to keep defaming him and saying that he's all those things, you go right ahead.
All right, we gonna call it a pause there, Philly. Thank you for joining us. All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Have a good day, Philly.
Who a lot came out tonight, Lanae? A lot came out.
Yeah, that's them happy pills. My tooth is back hurting, but
there's them happy pills. She talking about them perks.
All right, bye-bye.
Have a good day, Philly.
Who a lot came out tonight, Lanae? A lot came out.
Yeah, that's them happy pills. My tooth is back hurting, but my thing is, I'm not trying to say that I know that he has messed with or did anything, but what I'm saying is the facts. Y'all can't.
Yeah. What facts? What facts? The facts is he ain't nobody came out and said he messing with no kids. Those are the facts. Anything else you talking about, borderline slander. It's speculation. You're just talking. You're trying to make him seem like he fuck with kids.
Cancel Corey Holcomb for, rightfully so, but y'all cancel him for less. This man has a 16-year-old that reached out to him, and
she's still telling that lie. She said it twice.
Y'all cancel Corey Holcomb for, rightfully.
Y'all cancel Corey Holcomb. Nobody canceled Corey Holcomb. No. Who is y'all?
So, but y'all cancel him for less. This man has a 16-year-old that reached out to him, and
Storm has interviewed this chick and her sister, and he gonna sit up her and let her tell this goddamn lie on this man.
Less. This man has a 16-year-old that reached out to him, and he watched her until she got of age, and then he slept with her.
Oh.
Is that not grooming? I don't know. But that the girl said her sister was following him since 16.
That doesn't mean Umar reached out to her or even knew that she existed, ma'am. The man got 1 million something motherfucking followers. You think he know who every last one of them is that is looking directly on their page?
Reach out at 20. You reach out at whatever.
And then this would have been like 7 years ago when she actually hit the follow button.
Whatever age, or you get in his face at 23. There's no way he should be able to. That's like him being at a school and seeing a kid and be like, yeah, when she get 18, I'm gonna hit that. That's grooming.
Hoes like this are scary. And it's scary because she got sons, and a bitch could lie on her sons exactly like this. She'd be ready to kill that woman for lying on her baby like that. But there's no problem, even though it's not even her goddamn story. But she's telling it like it's hers, and she's lying about it. And that's why Mia doesn't like you, ma'am, because you're a fucking liar. Justin Chunk Chunk.
And I know I've laid down with him. I know what his kink is. I want you in Afro puffs. That's my favorite. I'm not no fucking kid. Now,
So only kids wear Afro puffs. So natural conscious women don't wear Afro puffs. It ain't no black women walking around with Afros or 3 puffs or 4 puffs or 2. Now Afro puffs is a kink, and it's what kids wear. Son of a bitch. Rock on with your bad self.
I get role playing this shit, but we ain't been like that. He wants 2 wives. Oh,
I get role playing, but so if you're into role playing and he says, where did you get Afro push from? Well, the message we saw was ponytails. It then went from ponytails to Afro puffs. And again, nobody has come out and said he did anything to a child.
I want 2 wives because I don't want you on her though. Yeah, the fuck you do. Because
what does him have wanting 2 wives? How do you go from him being a groomer and he's a sicko to him having 2 wives? What the bitch just be talking? Again, she tries to throw a whole bunch of shit out at the wall and hope something sticks.
Playing this shit, but we ain't been like that. Kid, now I know what his kink is. I want you in grooming. And I know I've laid down with him. I know what his kink is. I want you in Afro puffs.
Laid down with him one time. I know what his kink is.
That's my favorite. I'm not no fucking kid. Now, I mean, I get role playing this shit, but we ain't been like that. He wants 2 wives. Oh,
y'all ain't.
I want 2 wives because
wait, I don't get how y'all ain't. You fucked the nigga bare, man. You said you fucked him bare one on your own recognizance. Then on another time, you said he took it off, but you did say that you agreed to having unprotected sex with him. The soul tie shit he was talking to you about. But y'all ain't into role play. You ain't into that type shit to role play. You get it, but you ain't into it with him like that. But you fucked him bare, man. The very first weekend y'all had sex, you fucked this nigga bare. The shit women say.
Been like that. He wants 2 wives. Oh, I want 2 wives because I don't want you on her though. Yeah, the fuck you do. Because then later on it comes out, I want simultaneous head. So you want me and another woman to give you head.
Yes, but that if he says he don't want you on her, he's saying you don't have to eat her pussy. You don't have to have any contact with the woman. Y'all can suck my dick at the same time, though. That'd be closest y'all to get to kiss it or whatever, sucking my dick. Or you can be sucking my dick, she can be licking the balls. Y'all still ain't got to touch each other. Like, she is crazy. What the hell?
And he doesn't take his ass to the goddamn doctor. She told you about the feet. This man switching women like he switched draws. I didn't know that coming into this. I feel that.
Who cares? And yes, you did. Now all of a sudden she don't know. Man.
Alone victimized me because I didn't know he was sleeping with chicks like that.
Yeah.
I don't treat my body like that. Sorry.
I know, and it puts you at risk because it's like you ain't using protect. It's a lot.
You're from Philly has syphilis and herpes going rampant. Then you up in Michigan doing God knows what. I'm going down on the man. I'm just being straight up and honest. And he's telling me my jaws are not is good, but your jaws aren't strong as a man's jaw. What the hell am I supposed to do with that?
There she go. She trying the salacious shit again.
You want to do things. I don't like people playing with my butt.
I don't like it. Again, do I need to play I think I need to play the ballad again. We just fuck it. It's on the screen, but it sounds better in song mode because this lady here, boy.
I am making my decision to end things. I wish all the best to you. I hope you win. I hope the school is a success, and I look forward to all the amazing things you do. Thank you for the good times, because I don't remember a bad one.
He's doing Lord knows what.
I know you will take care of yourself and your mama.
Billy is rampant with syphilis.
Be well and be blessed.
Newsflash, man. Every city, every state is running rampant with love. And if you say, oh my God, hoes all over the United States, why would you be worried about the rate of syphilis in Philly when his hoes ain't even from Philly? So the syphilis rate in Philly wouldn't even count. Well, whatever, lady, whatever.
Oh, because I don't want pink eye. We could get kinky, but I don't like that. And then he's sitting up there pushing my hand to mess with him. I'm not into that shit.
But you did it though. You did it again. I don't remember a bad time. It sounds like what she's describing here to Storm Monroe is a bad time. But in the text messages, she don't remember a bad time. And she said she did the shit. Now she telling Storm she wasn't with it.
I wear acrylic nails. I don't want boo-boo under my nails. I'm not. He has a fascination with.
But you said you messed your nails up. And again, ma'am, you was just talking about him grooming a 16-year-old female. Why are you going back into his personal sex life talking about he want 2 wives and all of the other shit? That ain't got you moved so far away from him messing with kids, it's ridiculous. Do y'all see the smear campaign she's doing?
Boo boo.
What?
Like, I mean, it just seems like it's always him with boo boo, always him with boo boo, the shitty toilets, and now he want to play with booty holes and stuff. And he has a serious.
Now all of a sudden he want to play with booty holes. Boy. This message though, this breakup message is damning because normally breakup messages, when a nigga got you fucked up, you let them know they got you fucked up. You don't type all this nice bullshit.
Obsession with his penis being tight, like on something tight. The first time we.
How would you know if you never did anal with him? How do you know that he has this obsession with his penis being on something tight?
Think of that's what he likes, but he's got some deviancies about him. And yes, I know it's embarrassing to hear it, but y'all need to understand because everything else it's not turning on the lights. It's not turning on the lights.
It's not embarrassing enough to her. It ain't our business. What that man do in his personal life is fine with us. Who gives a fuck? America likes gay people in 2026.
They're talking about these texts that they got, and oh my God, this man he's a trip. I'm over this, the sexual part of it, but the rest of that stuff, I do feel like I should have seen something, but he brought me in thinking that he was in transition and he didn't have nothing to do with this. The nurses did it.
Damn, what did text message say?
He lied.
I will say this, Lanae. I will say this. You know what? At this point, I want to talk to some of his siblings.
There you go. There you go. I want to talk to the siblings because if it's as bad as you've been saying, bitch, it's been 8 years since he's been taking care of his mama. What the fuck they been doing? And why are you talking instead of them? I think the world would take them more seriously.
I want to talk to his relatives.
You know what? And I'm going to send you there. I pulled my story from Lennon. He went.
Why does she keep saying that? Why does she keep saying she pulled it as if she could actually go and take the videos down? You requested that your shit be pulled, but it's still up, ma'am.
And Diz, I'm gonna send you the email on there. But I felt like that was messed up, even though I got other sources now. But I hate that that happened because,
lady, what the fuck? The man said, I want to talk to siblings. You said you was going to send him the information, but then you took it down from Lennon. What the fuck? Like, this hoe just talking.
I'm going to send you there. I pulled my story from Lennon.
I'm going to send you that. She was about to say, I'm going to send you that information, and then just stopped and said, I pulled my story from Lennon. She don't have no information.
You know what? At this point, I want to talk to some of his siblings.
I
want to talk to some of his relatives.
You know what? And I'm gonna send you there. I pulled my story from Lennon. He went and did. I'm gonna send you the email on there. But I felt like
he went and I'm gonna send you the email on it.
That was messed up. Even though I got other sources now, but I hate that.
So her source, the person that she talked to was through Lennon, which was probably the nephew, and she don't talk to the nephew. The nigga just follow her on IG. That doesn't mean they talk. I got other sources now. See, like, you talk too much. I wouldn't even put it together that that's who you talking about, the nephew. And the last time you posted something over there about his grandma, he had the hand in his face emoji. He wasn't saying right on, where's Barbara Shoemake, hashtag, and none of that.
He went and did. I'm gonna send you the email on there. But I felt like that was messed up, even though I got other sources now. But I hate that happened because she's got a lot of stuff going on her plate.
And this man said, I want to talk to some relatives, and you start talking about pulling your story off of Lennon's channel, even though you got more sources now. But you initially were saying you were going to send him the information. Just send him the information and stop doing all that fucking talking.
And I just didn't feel like the way that he lied on her. He shuts people up so he can create this fantastical narrative that is not. It's not.
Again, man, a nigga just want to talk to some relatives, not you. Oh, it's fucking up.
Right. Even when we went to court, his main thing was, can you make her stop doing interviews? Can you tell her to stop doing interviews? No, I'm not, because you put me.
Okay, well, nobody cares though. That's what I'm saying. And then you go on these gossip channels and then you complain about the result that you get. I'm not going to stop telling you I sucked his dick. I'm not. That's all that man wanted you to do. This man just telling them in court, man, tell her to leave me alone. Cause she just leave me alone. You can't tell these black women to leave you alone. They just gonna be irritating pests to the end. You damn near got to kill them and throw your life away to get them to leave you the fuck alone. It shouldn't be like that.
In a situation, I honestly feel like he put me in the house with his mom to take the fall for something. And if not one thing, many things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been over a year since you've been out the house. Ain't nothing that came up with his mom for you to take the fall for. There has been no update. She ain't been sick or nothing. Other people that came in, so that you can take that out the loop, because the only thing that happened to his mom was you dropped her, ma'am. That was it. Other than that, we ain't got no new developments on like anything she could you could take the fall for dropping her. That's about it. Because you did.
I'm not a person that just reach for cards that are convenient. You see what I'm saying? This man leads you to believe this stuff. I don't pull cards.
And then just kind of just leave you there like, okay, well, you deal.
I know you're going to take good care of you and your mama. I know you're going to take good care of you and your mama. I don't remember no bad times with you, Umar. Where's the use the line piece of shit? Where's any of that in this message here, ma'am? March of 2025. It's amazing how bitches' story be changed. That's why that believe all women shit to me. That's hogwash. That's for simple ass niggas. I ain't with it.
It's like,
yeah, I'm like, where's her socks? I don't know where's her chucks? I don't know anything. He didn't give a shit. He didn't leave me there with any emergency contact. And this was at the time, if you remember, Philly had planes falling out of the sky.
Yeah, it was.
Philly didn't have no damn planes falling out the sky. Oh my goodness.
It was a lot happening. If Umar is really, I'm gonna say this, if Umar
and you still chose to do if planes were falling out the sky, bitch, you still chose to get on the plane. You didn't say, well, I got chunk here, planes is falling out the sky and shit, so I ain't gonna be able to take care of your mama. You went and dropped her. This is diabolical.
Is really about it, then he should make a video where he debunks everything you said.
Why not? You already done said fish tank. You've already told.
Because that's not how he get down. The fuck he gonna sit up like again? Y'all is trying to bring him into our world. That nigga is, whether y'all like it or not, or want to admit it or not, the nigga is bigger than our YouTube world. He really is. And y'all keep wanting him to capitulate to us YouTubers. Y'all want him to lower his level to address some people that are never going to be satisfied. I don't do it. I understand why he wouldn't do it. The fuck? Y'all still ain't gonna like me. And all this business gonna do is still say, okay, he debunked it, but he like fingers in his booty. How in the fuck he gonna debunk that he moved her hand to his booty to play with it? How is he gonna debunk that? How is he gonna debunk her talking about he said your jaw strong, but it ain't strong as a man? How do you debunk that, Storm Monroe? How do you debunk her saying he was in Michigan fiddling around with trannies? How does he debunk that? How does he debunk her saying he didn't put a bitch in a headlock? How do you do that? It's just her word. She ain't got no proof of none of this shit she's saying.
The world that that was malicious, but anybody that knows him knows that just him making up shit as he goes along. But you went and you said that. You lied. I don't even care about the stanky coochie part of it. I care about the fact he could have had me in prison. He told people that I hacked his bank account.
How would you have gone to prison if he didn't press charges? In order for you to go to jail, somebody has to make an actual complaint. Him saying it on IG, and then because you're the one that keeps saying he ain't got no engagement and he ain't nowhere near boosted, ain't nobody paying attention to him on IG. And it went from IG to YouTube. And now all of a sudden, this lady here, boy.
I have to have a clearance for where I work, Storm. I could have lost my clearance.
She ain't got no damn clearance.
Could have lost every damn thing over a lie. And he tells
you started the lies, bitch. You started the lies. And you couldn't have lost shit because this nigga didn't press charges. Didn't you tell him to do what he said he gonna do? Do what he said he gonna do. And file a lawsuit because you broke into his account. Ain't that what you've been telling him to do lately? I see you done cleaned up all that manic shit you've been putting on your community wall that you know made you look stupid as hell. You done took all that shit down. Too late. We seen it. We saw the stupidity in real time.
Them like it ain't nothing. Then not only that, he accuses me, and all these time I'm thinking, why is he accusing me of taking his car keys? Then he accused me of sink stoppers. Then he accused me of taking off with a vest, and I'm like, I gave you all your vest back. All of this stuff that he's accusing me of, I'm like, what the hell do he think I am, a child?
So I just want to point out again, all the shit she's saying right now, those seem like bad times, but the text message said, I can't remember one bad time. This is the breakup text. And she don't remember one bad time in the breakup text, but on Storm Monroe, a year later, she remembers every goddamn thing.
And then, lo and behold, guess what comes out in public? A younger, I'm not saying they're children, but they're younger women. And I'm like, that's why you thought you could call me or text me that bullshit, because that's the mindset that you're on. That's the mentality level you're on.
Well, you know what? We're gonna leave it right there. Lanae, I want to thank you for coming on.
What about her mentality and mindset? You little fat funky whore.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. And I'm sorry about cussing, cause
no, that's okay. That's okay. Shoot, y'all gave us some good TV this evening.
Yeah, that was crazy. Thank you.
Take it easy.
You got your ass whooped again.
Lanae.
You're not really good at confrontations on panels, ma'am. This is just like the third time I'd have witnessed you get beat up. I did one of them. Trip C and mine, Chaos Brew got you on Rim Rum channel. I got you on Judge channel, and Philly Field got you on Storm Monroe.
Bye-bye. This turned into Storm Springer. Okay.
Shut up, nigga. All right. Let's see.
And then if you might be a play, then he would.
I definitely know I was an hour before of this motherfucker. Or right near hour 4. Definitely wasn't dead fucking fuck that. Let's see here. I can listen to it and see. Well, they was talking about that book between his legs.
Go belly, them big old titties. He don't need to be talking about nobody. Oh, big old like Papa that. Bear. He look like a big old country bear. Remember the Country Bears, that movie?
Yeah.
You sucked his dick though. You sucked his dick and you can't remember one bad time.
But yeah. Anyway, he was reading the book. You can tell I
don't do what she does.
Damn, bro.
I don't care about what she's saying currently. I don't give two fucks that my content is my stuff on her is the old shit. I don't care about the new life she's telling. I join somebody else that cares, but I don't give a fuck about what she talking about. I will not give her no promotion of that channel over there.
This is why we went. I ain't gonna talk about Tasha K, but boy, we did that good. But anyway, he was reading a book. It's between his legs. Somebody came up and took a picture of him that day.
Yep,
and the book is.
And I said this was good marketing because these niggas said they was gonna buy the book. Everybody in the chat was Googling it. I said that was great marketing. He probably gave Umar $100 for that.
Saying like 100 things, ways to stay out of jail or something. It's something strange, but it's about staying out of jail or what it's like being in jail.
What?
And now think about what he just talked about. He just talked about his bank statements. And I promise you, I put this on my Instagram. He's reading a book. So either he got that information from the attorneys from out of that book, or he's like fearful that he's about to go to jail. He said his mind's all over the place. I don't know what that man done did, but then I told y'all when I came to the house, he was talking about somebody stole. And I talked to my girlfriend that works in a department. He said somebody stole his identification or his identity and filed taxes. He told me when I got there, he told me that when we were.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought that was odd. Like, what? Well, that's an odd thing to tell me while we're touring the house. We done been, in rooms and everything. Why are you telling me that while we're walking around the house? But that's strange for somebody to do that. We don't have too many people that are that dingy that they're going to take somebody's ID or their identification and try to file taxes. Because you got to think about it. Now,
yet thousands of people have it done to them every year. Thousands of people have it done to them every year.
A refund check, yeah, they'll come and snatch that up. But we don't have too many people that will try and pull that off. That's a hell of a scheme right there.
Yeah, and why would they try to do him out of all people? See, and Umar does a lot of projecting. I think
she's trying to take away from the goddamn messes up there.
Probably done.
When she get through talking, she ain't gonna be able to retract these is her goddamn words, and she's having a hard time looking at her words and being like, damn, they got me. They got me, dog. They got
something where he's stolen someone else's identity in order to.
There you go. Yep.
Now, real quick, this book, I'm intrigued by this. The video doesn't show the book, right?
No,
I don't remember seeing the book.
It was on YouTube and it was sitting between his legs. I wish somebody could get it in email. I should have emailed it to you. But the book is saying 100 things.
Meanwhile, she's running around here talking about, I took my story off Lennon. Well, why in the fuck am I listening to it right now, bitch? Part 8. Why am I listening to you and Lennon sit up here and talk about it?
That happened inside of jail or something like that. It's on my Instagram.
Do I have to prove it to you that your story ain't been took down? Do I have to review all 7 parts of this shit with your voice on it to let you know Lennon said, fuck you, it's my content, and I do what I want to with it?
Instagram. I took a picture. I took the picture down and put it on my Instagram.
Oh, okay. So you took a screenshot of the video, or was it an actual picture?
No, it was actually a picture. It's like one of those pictures that people put up on YouTube sometimes.
Okay.
I got it from YouTube.
Okay. And does it show the title of the book on?
Yep. It shows it. You can read it plain as day. It's sitting right between his legs. Okay.
And this is on your Instagram?
Yeah, that's on my Instagram.
Is it okay for you to mention what your Instagram page is?
Oh, yeah. It's Lanae _Vonnie.
What was that?
Lanae _Vonnie.
Yeah, this was around where we stopped there because Lennon and them talking about, I'm about a book. I'm about it.
And I'm in a Philly shirt.
Vonnie. VONNA?
VONNIE. So it's Lanae LENAE _VONNIE.
Lennon realized he got by these lying hoes.
Yeah, it's not coming up for me.
What? You're my friend. I think you're following. I'm following
you. Yeah, but I'm using a different. I'm on a different account. That's why. Yeah.
Let me see if I can get it. I don't know if it'll click me out of here.
So Lanae LANAE _VONNIE.
VONNIE. Yep.
Yeah, it's not coming up for me.
It is.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
She thought she wanted her page to be open and she wanted to be on social media until goddamn it, folks started getting on her ass. Now, if you don't agree with her,
someone said Umar has
you don't agree with her.
He's be tripping. Yeah.
You better not come on there and disagree.
Y'all be surprised.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it because I was.
Yeah,
really
if
like
you scroll down, it's way down. But if you scroll down, he's in a yellow shirt. I took a picture, the main picture, and then I made another picture so that you could see it. But that blew my mind. I was like, why is he?
Okay, yeah, I found it. Yeah, I spelled that. Okay, I got it.
Motherfucker be doing all that gangster shit, then running to the courts. Because she been talking all that gangster shit. Boy, if I ever see you and we go on the war and all that, and then run straight to the courts. Talking about I had 4 meetings with the feds. It's like these bitches is tough as a motherfucker and it's engaged in police games the whole time. And this nigga running around here calling all these folks black queens. Niggas, stop. This is what these black queens get you, sir. If everybody's queens, who's the motherfucking subjects? Who are the subjects? And why most of these queens that you be deeming queens single? Where the kings at? Hey, you don't even call yourself a king. You call yourself a damn prince, which is weird. Who's above you? Who you waiting in line? Who you waiting to die so that you become the king?
So I'm gonna scroll down.
But call yourself King Kong consciousness, but then you the Prince of Pan-Africanism. This is weird shit.
And dang, you got a picture of me. My head is big.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is. Dang, I need to get some kind of surgery or something.
You don't need no surgery.
Okay, so you said it's down towards the. I got to scroll down a while.
Yeah,
you don't need no surgery.
You'll see it. Is it him in a yellow shirt?
A yellow shirt. Okay. Oh, here it is, right here.
You see the book he's looking.
What in the world? Hold on, y'all got to see
crazy?
this, everybody. Damn, hold on one second. Let me do a screenshot of this, and I'm gonna pull it up for everyone to see it.
What kind of man?
This is crazy.
That's strange.
Something going on.
The kind of man that you fuck bear, ma'am. The kind of man that you said, I don't remember no bad times, and I want you to win, and I hope you great success with the school. Be blessed, beloved.
Damn, this is wild.
That's why I said
Like,
he be lying about stuff and doing stuff.
You be lying about shit and doing shit.
Look, here it is right here.
You gotta watch him. He's slippery.
Look at this.
And then she told Storm, I ain't even mad that he called me to stinky pussy. Yes, you are. That hurt you to the core. That's Storm.
What is that? What does that say?
It says 100 things you should know about jail.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Got him.
Damn.
Got him what? She said got him. Got him what? You got him reading a book? This man got these folk eating everything he does up hook, line, and sinker. They fall for everything.
Oh.
Just sitting out there reading it. Why are you reading that?
Because he knew he was going to be on a live and niggas like you and Liddy would pick up on it and help skyrocket sales for the goddamn book. That's why.
Not a law book.
This is crazy, y'all.
Y'all keep forgetting this nigga is a psychologist and he is playing with all of you niggas. He really is. He is playing with all of y'all. Y'all is his little psychology project that he does every day. Let me see what I can get these people to bite on today. What they gonna talk about today? Let me put this book right here in the middle of me telling Lanae her pussy stink. Let me put this book right here. Since they've been saying I'm going to jail for 10 years anyway. But clearly you can tell the nigga is not reading the book the way it's in front of his goddamn feet. See, he reading it. He's reading it. He going to jail. Yeah, we going to jail. We got him. Mary Ann, we got him. Lennon, we got him. We got him with the check fraud, Lennon. He got the long shot checks. We could get him on the school, but we got him on the check fraud, Lennon. That they is looking for any. At this point, they ain't gonna try to get Umar buying some pussy to take him down. Like they want this nigga with a misdemeanor or something bad as hell. They want this nigga to get pulled over for driving without a license, something they could come talk about. I told you he was going to jail. Bruh, he got out in 6 hours. What are you talking about? This shit is crazy.
Damn.
I think he knows something. I think it's got him shook, and I think that's why he wants all of this money. I don't know if he owes something. I don't know what's going on. You never know.
Hey, this is just for clarity's sake. This was 8 months ago when she said this.
With this
Yeah.
dude, man.
Diddy been doing hard times since she said this shit. Umar living his best life, still at her fucking hoes.
I'm gonna actually order this shit, and I'm gonna see what's in it.
I bet
we gotta sell. We gotta sell. There's one sale for the author. Who else from the Cookie Crush chat bought it? I bet at least 30 people bought their goddamn book.
I bet you it's a whole lot of either him talking about what he was saying. He didn't talk to all these attorneys in Utah and Kansas City, or something to do with, how they treat psychologists in there. Will they bend them over? Will they not?
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. After this live stream, I'm going on Amazon.
Like, ain't that strange? Is that me or am I tripping? That's strange. No. You would be sitting up there after you done talked about somebody that took your bank statements.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh no, I got to get this off of me.
Why would he go to jail for saying somebody hacked his bank? Lying is not a crime. He ain't filed no police report. He could get on his live and lie all he want to. If he do not go to the authorities and file a report saying y'all did it, he just blowing smoke up everybody's ass. Oh.
I got to put it on Pastor and Medea.
Yeah, gonna try to put me in it. I got nothing to do with none of this, Umar. Just keep reading,
That's
homeboy.
all you, boo. That is all you.
Yeah, don't keep, Umar, you keep reading, homeboy. Okay.
That's why I said I would never sacrifice anything I got going on for this. Oh no. And I know you're not.
Yet we saw her willing to be put in contempt of court for acting a fool. If normally the bailiff don't say nothing, it be the judge. When the bailiff got to tell you this ain't no circus, you know you acting up. The bailiff said something for the judge got to you.
So what is he
I'm
doing?
not. Yeah. So yeah, right after this is over with, I'm getting
plausible
straight on
deniability. That's what he's trying to.
All right. So we got to
him reading a book about what you need to know in jail is plausible deniability. How? What the fuck? This bitch is stupid.
In here, I didn't see. Again, we don't see the book here, but clearly this is the same.
I skipped my son's IEP meeting to go to Philadelphia to swallow Shango.
Let me tell you something. Oh my God, y'all gonna think I'm telling you, I am good at what I literally have the meeting. What is the odds that I have this meeting recorded? Because I record his meetings between the teachers. I'm gonna upload that on my Instagram for anybody who wants to take a look. Remember what he says. I skipped my son's IEP meeting, which there wasn't an IEP meeting. There wasn't. And listen to how they talk about me. I am proactive. I am that boy's advocate. He could never, ever take that away from me.
Except for when you told him that Chunk did it on purpose. He's 16, not 8. He knew better than picking up the phone to call the fire department. That's what you told him in text, but then when you got online telling the story, you made it seem like it was an accident and all this other shit. But you, in your response to Umar, blamed your son. Ma'am, yeah, you did.
I got receipts for days. I'm telling you.
And she ain't never posted neither. But why would you just so happen to record that particular IEP meeting, which wasn't an IEP meeting?
Yeah,
Victor.
What he meant to say was, you couldn't clear your son's suspicion because you was up there taking care of his mama. But yeah, you was lying, so he added a little sensationalism to it. You wasn't up there fucking him. You had that, you had the IEP at this table, but you also sent him your son being suspended while you was taking care of his mama. You made him look bad. He made you look bad. Even swap ain't no swindle. But you said you don't remember no bad times. Umar said that pussy stank. He remembers some bad times. He ain't text you that saying, I don't remember none. Your pussy stank. That's what he said. He tried to distance himself and just not say nothing to you, and you wouldn't leave the nigga alone. We synced it. We see it. We heard the song. I ain't talking about the Yo Pussy Stank song neither.
Said the author of the book is from Wilmington.
Wow.
Hey man, these have to be the dumbest detectives in YouTube history. Now, I ain't the brightest cookie in the jar, but I said this here was a marketing thing. Some small person hit with Umar up to do this, and what do you know? The author of it is from Wilmington. It's some nigga that walked around there and gave Umar $50 to do that, just to have that book there for the camera for motherfuckers like Lanae to take pictures of it. Dude took pictures of it. Ooh, Umar Johnson reading a book. Niggas like Lennon ordered it. He made money. A small black businessman, business owner, maybe an ex-con who turned his life around and is selling books. I mean, you gotta go to jail to know what the fuck happened in there. They so fucking slow. Shout out to y'all for getting that black man some money though by buying his book.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Wow.
Umar, if you watching this, bro, you.
Why is it crazy that the author is from Wilmington? Y'all are slow. Why is that crazy?
You've been exposed in a way to this evening, boy. I don't know how you're gonna recover from this shit right here, homeboy.
The jigs.
8 months later, I don't know how you gonna recover. This nigga just did a boot camp. Then he going somewhere tomorrow. They ain't gonna be back in Canada, Trenton, or wherever the fuck he had in New Jersey on the 12th. I don't know how you gonna recover, homeboy. He never stopped. Again, no Umar fan here, but the nigga be traveling the globe. School ain't open. Give you that. Probably never gonna open. Give you that. But whatever he does, it affords him to travel the motherfucking globe to speaking shit. Y'all seen that nigga in all them goddamn
my son's IEP meeting to go to Philadelphia.
Somebody said school to prison pipeline.
Yep.
Oh my god.
He's the poster child.
Wow, that is wild, y'all. I need to put that on his.
What are the odds? And it's turned around like you could perfectly read it. You know, like it was meant for me to see it.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Diana Martinez. Okay, here we go. That's wild. Here we go.
Swallow Shanka. Can somebody tell me how you host the Dr. Umar seminar for parents? How do you host a Dr. Umar seminar for parents and you don't know how to advocate for your own child?
Watch how I get down in this video.
For 10, 11 years. You don't even know what FAPE is, LRE? She don't know what an FBA, functional behavioral assessment, independent eval. She has done nothing for that boy. She has done nothing for her child. I want the father to reach out, not to talk about her, but so I can teach the father how to advocate for his son.
You don't want him
that's
to reach
crazy.
out.
He talking reckless. Umar talking real reckless.
You don't want to see that man on no.
Let's see if we can see the book.
Oh, country bear.
Out here drinking orange juice and shit. like a toddler sitting out here.
Yeah. That belly.
Notice he ain't working. He just chilling.
I was trying to see if he had that. We could see it with that knife, if it was a knife or a pocket thing, but I don't see it.
Yeah.
I think it's a knife.
Far, so good.
Or keys.
Yeah. I thought I gave him the benefit of the doubt that it was keys, but you said he collects knives and he so it could be.
I thought he had that towel over. You know how to put a towel over a strap to, you know.
Yeah. To hide it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is lonely. Why do you just have people on live like that?
It's a phone that has the restrictions taken off, kind of like a jailbroken Fire Stick.
Realistically, we're not saying the only thing outside of that is to do it. So I could just steal you to take a look.
Okay.
Where's he going?
I never watched it this far.
Yeah, so it looks like. Let me just rewind this one. I want to see if let me just see something real quick.
Realistically, we're not saying the only thing outside of that is to do it. So I could just steal you to take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can make out what the guy said. One more time, real quick.
Realistically, we're not saying the only thing outside of that is to do it. So I could just steal you to take a look.
Okay. Yeah, this person was doing something up there, and then Umar was going to go take a look. So it's probable that the picture that is a little bit later after all this. And Umar's probably just sitting out there reading his book. Well, that's crazy. I'm gonna order it though as soon as I'm done.
What is in his hand? I can't even see what's in
it. It looks like two cell phones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
The one cell phone, he keeps a Band-Aid over it. He is just strange. he doesn't want the phone to go live since the Shannon Sharp thing, so he keeps a Band-Aid over it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just go through here to see if I can find any questions for super chats, and then we'll close out. Any specific questions for you? Okay, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Crystal became a member. Thank you so much, Miss Crystal. Indigo Baby said I'm at 79,000 subs, and we're trying to get to 100,000. Okay. Sean Pre says that the worst part of supporting Leonard is having to listen to Umar's three-peats and make my skin ripple, but I endure. Yeah, it's very annoying. Let me ask you, did he do that like in private? Did he repeat stuff to you?
No, that's specifically for the camera. I think that he does a lot of projecting on that camera because it's like a mirror, like he's looking into a mirror. Because I don't know I think it's just like what's on his mind for the day, like. But he doesn't repeat in private. People have asked me that before, unless it's something in the bedroom, but.
Okay. Thanks, Sean Pre, and also Indigo Babies. No Consider became a member. Thank you so much. Daxter sent in a super sticker. I'm gonna go through these real quick. Lewis Lux said Umar and Jay Morrison are starting a new foundation. This is for KCMO.
And these are women with children.
A little while
to contact me or to contact him to jump me. And these are women with children. Even the one that came on my thing. And I just pray these girls are smart because I have a whole other space for women. You know, don't do it because you're gonna be in the world of trouble. Don't do it.
Yeah. Let's see. User 225 says make sure we talk about the finger stuff again today.
Covered. We can check that off.
We already checked that box off. you know, damn sure Umar is watching right now. Let it be known Umar loves. Oh no. Don't do that. I ain't gonna read that. Yo, this chat room crazy. Truth is a lot. Says, ask Lanae if she knows anything about Big Shirley, the woman who tossed her bag at Umar while on stage.
Okay, so I do believe that Umar was with her. That was in Stonecrest, Georgia. I believe I was on the phone with him that night. Not on the phone, but we were texting. He was replying pretty swiftly. And I do believe that woman may have gotten her days switched up, or she just wanted to announce that she had been with him. And if she would have told the right day, then some validity might have come. I wish she would come forward, but the way that they've been dragging me, she's probably not going to. But she's about the size, she's about the size. He likes them all sizes, shapes and colors.
All right, and thanks to Truth is Logic for being a member for 19 months. Usually, sometimes your man wants his bookies.
Every time, user 225 every damn time.
What in the world? What?
Oh, did y'all peep in the video that Rim was playing? She was mad that Lennon apologized to Umar. Same as Mary Ann. These folks is mirroring the shit out of each other.
They're bookies.
Bookies crashed.
Well, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, you won, sir. All right. Umar studied extra hard for.
Oh my goodness.
All right. His mother's living conditions are deplorable. Yeah, this is horrible. Good garbage day. Where are my Dr. Africans at? I need me a Dr. Queen to give me. I'm sorry, Lanae. I'm sorry.
No, I think that's hilarious.
We were doing good.
That puts women in precarious, positions too, because especially with these nails, that's not.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, okay. He's a grifter. Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sato. And also use the 225. Any more details you can share? I put viewer discretion advised before we even started the show. I had to put that on there. Okay. So we're not getting the date with the doctor series. No, we're not getting that, Tori. I don't know if you remember that, Lanae, if you were around back then, but there was a time when Umar was trying to put together a date with the doctor.
For $500. That was explained with him being out in public with women. That was how he was explaining. So you would think if you saw him with these women, because he would take, and that's why I said he wanted to take me out to dinner, but there are so many things, y'all, if y'all knew behind, he sets things up in advance. I'm not about to have nobody thinking that I paid him $500 to go out on a dinner date with him.
Yeah.
Come on, be for real.
Yeah. Thanks, Tori. James says Dr. Umar should have been the poster child.
Lady, you wanted to go to paint day. What the fuck?
For the Cookie Crisp cereal. I used to love Cookie Crisp, but we were poor, so we didn't have it that often.
Crisp, I remember.
Yeah. That was the bomb back in the day. Thanks, James, for the memories. Iceman Vamp says, so basically Umar is a mechanic and specializes in transmissions. Oh, no. Earlier, that's wild. Okay, thanks, Iceman Vamp. James says, so Umar, no, a man jaw is stronger than a woman jaw. Well, that's something else.
That's a strange.
That's you just believing her with no proof. This is damning to Umar. If y'all hadn't had the blinders on like 8 months ago, y'all would have caught all this shit.
Strange thing to think of.
Yeah, especially under those circumstances. That's like truly weird. Thanks, James.
That makes me think of that book too.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that too. Yeah, I thought about that. There's no telling with this guy. And he's real quick. He spent a lot of time, especially earlier on when he was really coming into internet fame, talking about the LGBT community. He spent a lot of time.
I can't wait till we get further down the road.
Yeah, okay. Right, we'll get there. Sky says basically a lot of things he speaks out against, he's into. This is part of what I was just saying.
I was just about to say, yep.
Thanks, Sky. Let's see. Lewis Umar eats Lucky Charm cereal and wears rainbow dust. So, all right. Thanks, Lewis Luck. we had a serious show up until now. Sweet D says, Lanae, did you get tested? Please do ASAP.
Yes, I am very, 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 very up to par with my health, and as soon as I seen that episode, I was on it. But it was coming up anyway because I had started talking to somebody new, but I tried to push it. I was like in serious anxiety until I got my doctor's appointment, and they was talking about like months out. I was like, no, this is an emergency.
Right,
and they should have that available to people. But yeah, I got in and see, and I'm good.
That's good. All right, thank the Lord for that.
Yes.
Thanks, Sweet D, for super chat. Ari says, shake my head. You literally just said heterosexual men wouldn't say the B word. This is making a lot of sense, and it's true. It's true. It's just, and it's no disrespect to the LGBTQ community, nothing like that. It's just some things it's just considered to be taboo. They just don't do it.
I think it has.
Oh, yeah. No, go ahead.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I think it has to do a lot too about his opinions on women. Like he goes in and out of it. Like when he's championing one moment and then he's talking about kind of how we have some people in that community that refer to our private area as a derogatory term. But it just makes me think a whole lot.
Yeah. Well, normally he would say riding cookies. In your case, he just went on and said your pussy stank. That's what he did. He normally would be PC.
Yeah. And for you men in the chat room, if you're heterosexual, would you be using that term freely like that, like Umar does? And if you would hit the 2, but if you wouldn't, hit the 1. It's just not something that is done. But Umar, a lot of that homosexual stuff, when he talks about it, he seems so comfortable with it. And I'm not real quick.
Even
I'm
about
not
a woman's body, like if you was in there rolling with it. I mean, now it's ugly to you and it's bad to you. You was in there.
It's the same thing with you calling him musty, talking about his titties.
Got you where you was going, so I don't understand. But
Yeah. And I want to say real quick, I'm not suggesting that Umar is homosexual or bisexual. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there's some stuff out here that makes me question some things, and especially him using these types of terms and him being so comfortable using it. It's strange. Thank you, Ari, for the super chat. Louis Suck says, I wouldn't be surprised if he and Miguel Jackson be linking up. be Umar throwing his undies at him. Do you happen to know who Miguel Jackson is?
Yes. And you remember what I said about the Sam, what is his name? Sam Smith song as a ringtone?
Yes. Yeah, the one with not Lauryn Hill,
Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige. That's a good song. It's a good song. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, but it's weird that Umar would have that song, ringtone, when that guy who sings that song is
outwardly.
So he can't like the song because the creator of the song is gay. Crazy word. He can't like no Luther Vandross songs, no Elton John, a whole bunch of niggas. Whatever.
And flamboyantly, yes. Yeah.
Very colorful.
I like him though. He's cool.
Yeah, he can sing.
Yeah,
I want to see him link up with Candace Owens when her white friends visit. They'll yell, "Hun, my friends are here. Go in the closet." And no. Yeah, well, can you imagine those two like arguing? That would be awesome.
He would never get in the room with her. He would never get in the room with her because she's got well-rounded intellect. He doesn't have it. Yeah.
And also, he's emotionally unstable too. So.
I'm saying though, what changed between? Because again, this is her breakup letter to Umar that y'all see on the screen. And this here video that she said she took when she said she took her story back is from, it just says 8 months ago, from July 30th. How did we get here on July 30th? But like what you said in your breakup text message, 1 of 4 breakup text messages, doesn't represent anything you're currently saying, ma'am, at all. I gotta do it. I got to. Where'd it go? Hold on.
I am making my decision to end things. I wish all the best to you. I hope you win. I hope the school is a success.
Where is all this heat?
And I look forward to all the amazing things you do.
Where is it at?
Thank you for the good times, because I don't remember a bad one. I know you will take care of yourself and your mama. Be well and be blessed.
This.
So,
Yeah.
Alden sent in a super sticker. Thank you so much, sir. Brian says Umar Johnson is a complete sociopath. Baby, he is. He has no care for anyone else, and for him to refer to his daughter like that, and she's struggling with serious mental health issues, and he just doesn't care. He's a sociopath.
You should see the
Brian.
text when I. You should see the
No, go
text
ahead.
when I was sending him to let her come down here with me, because nobody would know who she is, and she, I could help her. And I
Just send me the link, Jessica, so I can say Lanae said Umar would never be in a room with Candace Owens to debate her, because she's an intellectual woman and he's afraid of this. We could just review it.
no, I'm not. This was like a long time ago, back when she came out, and he was just indifferent. He was indifferent.
Yeah. So you were willing to help his daughter too?
Yeah, I was willing to help her. I have an older daughter, and she's born on Garbage Day. She's killing it. She's running all. I think that's just a Leo, but she's killing it. And I didn't have, she doesn't have kids. She's not promiscuous. I felt like I could.
She's not you. Good job.
Help his daughter out a lot if I just paid attention to her mental health the most, and then get her, some help where she wouldn't be having to be in the same environment her father is stomping around. Not to say anything about her mother is not being able to, or what anybody.
Philly big as hell. She said so she won't be in the same city as her daddy, the same city she grew up in with her dad. It's crazy work. She wanted to help her dad. She wanted to help the niggas. For some odd reason.
Else, I just thought that the environment would be, better for her, where she wouldn't have that stressor on her. But to leave her out there unprotected, and you got all these in North Philly, and she's getting in fights and stuff. Have you been following what's going on with her?
Yeah, I've tried not to speak on it too much because even though people say that she's grown, I have my own children. I don't look at it.
I know what you're saying. I don't want to, but I just worry about her. But
yeah, most recently she got jumped and she was in the hospital.
Jesus Christ.
And
they're talking that shit.
Because of him too.
Yeah.
She's carrying the weight of her own stuff and her father, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And then
ain't nobody fucking with this girl because she Umar Johnson's daughter. If that was the case, she wouldn't have came out and told the world that. She led off with it.
She has mental health, and there are people that feel strongly about things he speaks against. They would take it out on her. I just feel like he could have did better, but I'll leave that.
Sociopath. Thank you, Brian. Lewis says, I guess this is the face he makes when he gets man. Well, I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life. What in the world, man, y'all? That's crazy. Thanks, Lewis. I guess. Deanna Martinez says people like him are so terrified of being seen and known, even to their own family members. He risks exposure if people connect the dots of lies. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, very well said. Thank you, Diana. Iceland Vamp says when the parent makes all these false diagnoses on their kids, it's called Munchausen by proxy.
Okay. And I only knew about that from Eminem, like when he was talking about his stuff as a child. I didn't know he was talking about his mom or whatever, and I just associated it. But I probably had it wrong. I'm not a clinician, but he was giving me those vibes, like he didn't want her to get better, because if you have the money, access to it, who wouldn't? Yeah, like change the environment, but
yeah. Thanks, Iceman Vamp. User 225 said, did Umar have a favorite? All right. That's too far. Okay. James says, Dr. Umar, please just open up a strip club. That's what you really want. Stop saying you want a school.
Yeah, FDFGs.
FDFG strip club. That's crazy. FDFG strip club.
And I want to say too, the conscious stripper, people got a lot of things about her, like he lost this $1 million deal.
Yeah,
I don't think there was a $1 million deal.
No, there wasn't.
And they went after that woman like I don't think that was. I think he made that up to have people have secondhand, like kind of like diminish their hope or something. I don't know, but yeah, he does some scandalous stuff to women when they come out.
Yeah, and so thank you so much for being courageous and opening up this door. Yeah. Okay, we're about, let's see, maybe 5 more minutes. Okay, real quick. Perhaps his mom is the reason he was shipped to boarding school, and this is him making his mom pay for that and likely taking her check, meaning her disability check.
I know you're gonna take care of yourself and your mama. That's what the message said. That's what she typed it to him in March. A couple months when she came on your show with this bullshit, and a couple months after she had tried to get Umar to strike you.
What have you. From what I understand, Jamal was the one that made the decision, and Umar stated that he was a mama's boy and that his father felt as if he was too close to his mother. Yeah. And I know you have inside information on this, but we'll leave that right there. Okay.
Okay.
So thank you for the super chat. Freeway City says, who is watching Mama Tune? Okay, we got that one earlier. Sweet D. Okay, we got this one too. Wait, welcome to the Cookie Crush chat. Black folks. Okay, Lemon. Yeah. This is from earlier. The chat room was going crazy. Okay, thanks, Sweet D. Iceman Vamp said, freaky ninja. He's okay. All right.
K-Dot's lyrics.
All right, we're gonna leave that right there. Thank you, Iceman Vamp. Y'all crazy. Windows said, Umar cooked after people watch this. I can't believe how disgusting he is. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Thanks, Window. James says, Leonard, remember the video you played with the stuff in Umar's fingernails? Yeah. There's videos where his fingernails are so dirty. You see, it's just I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you saw that, but
he has hair dye. People were coming after me about him. He dyed he's whiter than, maybe not whiter than me, but he's as white as me. He has gray hair. Like, people don't even realize this is a 50-year-old man. He dyes his hair. You go back in time, you see the dye on his fingers. It's all over the house. He dyes. Even that picture I sent you with the money order, he's got dye on his fingers. He's constantly dying. Yeah.
Thanks, James. Victor says, look at this freaky frog. Show his face real quick. Yeah, freaky frog Tunde. Thank you, Victor. Iceman Vamp says,
even the picture I sent you with the money orders. What pictures with the money orders did you send in?
How does Umar not stink? I'm calling cap on that. Well, it may be that it may be that he gets himself together when he's interacting with people. But when he's in motel rooms in his mama's closet and sweating and stuff, I'm sure he's funky. It's just depending on this. No, I'm saying when he live streams, he hasn't done it in a while.
Like, he gets ready, he gets bathed when he goes around people, So
Yeah.
That don't mean he's always bathing.
No, exactly. That's the point I was making. Thanks, Iceman Vamp. Let's see. JC says, one of the poll questions should have been nothing. Nothing I've heard surprises me, because at this point nothing does. Or yeah. So let me close out this poll. JC, I just mentioned this. The poll question is, what is the most incredible thing that has been exposed about Umar in this series? And this series is ongoing. Okay, so 59% said his mother's living conditions. Overwhelmingly, that's what people find the most shocking. Yeah, 14% that Umar tried to sue Mary for $500,000. 16% said Umar pointing a gun at his brother, and 11% said the fingers and thumbs stuff. Okay, so thank you, Jay, for the super chat. I appreciate it.
It's crazy that was the top one when he flipped the camera around. People said that you put out that he flipped the camera around like years ago. Like, people just suppressed all of that. I don't know.
Yeah. So back in 2019, that's when he flipped the phone in his own apartment, but then he gets evicted by the end of 2019. But he flips the phone at his mama's spot in 2020, I believe it was, and it was filthy in there. So people shouldn't be surprised, because that's how he lives. Wow. Yeah. Okay, Antoine said, like I said before, Umar is a kokorat. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. We'll leave that right there. Thank you, Antoine. Freeway City says Umar can't even sing California Love. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Kit Wana says, where do I find? Okay, I answered that one earlier. Okay.
He doesn't know a lot of stuff about mainstream, like just current events or just contemporary. He doesn't know a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff. It's almost like he's caught in a time warp.
He's stuck in time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. I'm scrolling down almost to the bottom here. Let's see. Okay, SH Play says, is this bad strategy by Umar? Does making these videos draw out more victims? So he's talking about when Umar goes on these rants like he did against you. Do you think that this draws more victims out, or that it can?
I think that my opinion, what has brought the most people is going on the interviews looking crazy, because there are a lot of women, and I hate to say it like this, but they wanted to show up how they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did you get to the house? Because look at all of this about me. That was like the beginning. And then once we got to talking and everything, and we're cool, all of us are cool. But I don't think that it even matters to him. I think that if he would pay attention to, like, what is that called, where they have public opinion. If he paid attention to public opinion, he would see where this never goes good, but he can't help himself. His ego will not let him be humbled, and he's obsessed with people trying to humble him. So he will always lash out, but I haven't gotten him to the point where I need him, where you guys can see how vicious he can get. Like, he hasn't shown that side yet. People think that stinky aquarium video is bad. Umar is way above that.
Wow.
Way above that. He has the ability to be extremely cutthroat. So
sociopath. Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah. Thank you, SH Play.
Wait,
Humble Dan says, looks like Umar really played.
Wait, your note though says you don't remember a bad time. You don't say anything about he could be real cutthroat, he's an asshole, or none of. Do I need to play the song again? Shit.
Himself out of a real one. It's real men out here that would reciprocate and appreciate the genuine act of kindness of caring for their elderly mother. Amen to that.
Yeah. It actually,
boy,
people are like, oh, man, she didn't move on. You'd be surprised. We had conversations before we started talking, and sometimes it's not about looks. Sometimes people connect on different things like anime or cars or whatever, but sometimes it's a good-hearted person. You know, a lot of people want that around them, especially in this world. He lost somebody that was really a good friend to him.
He didn't give a fuck, ma'am. You cared about y'all friendship or whatever the fuck you want to characterize it as. You cared about it more than this nigga did. Why do you keep saying he lost me? He didn't give a fuck. The 3 other niggas that fucked you before him, they ain't give a fuck neither. That's why they left. They don't give a damn. He lost me. He lost the best thing that ever happened to him. What? The audacity, the unmitigated gall.
I really tried to be a good friend to him, put him in a better position than what I met him in. But
yeah. Well, he tricked that off. That's on him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Humble Dan. Ant and Jess Clay said, I'm from Philly. That house.
And then this weird ass nigga said he tricked it off. That's on him. You don't know if this bitch is good or not. It's his loss. Man, that nigga ghosted you. It makes her feel better saying that she was in the relationship when in fact this nigga ghosted the fuck out of her. It sounds good to say I broke up with you though.
Is abandonmenium. All right. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. James, wow. James Smith says you need to take care of his mother and you still need to donate to his PayPal 2-for-1 special. now, to be clear, you never donated to Umar, correct?
No. I gave him the money for getting off his books that he left here. And I have a video of those, how many it was and how many I sold, just in case you say this was it or
He made you sit. Ho, get out there and sell my books.
Whatever. But no, I just got the books off and sent that via Cash App. Never donated.
Thanks, James. And Jess says, I know that Shango sticks smell like.
Oh, shit.
All right. You guys, come on now. All right.
She's laughing that someone said, I know that Shango shit smell like dookie. She's laughing, ma'am, you sucked it. You fucked it bare. That's what I'm saying. You out here saying you think this nigga fucks men, but you put his dick in your mouth. You got text messages saying how you love to suck it. You also said you fucked him bare. Y'all agreed to bare sex. And then after he made the jaw comment, you said you was gonna have to start protecting yourself again. Then you said he took the condom off once. So he didn't, and you talking about syphilis is running rampant, and you think he did that before to get baby. Like, bitch, I would think the nigga is trying to infect me with HIV before I think of all that other bullshit. If what you saying is true, that should be the least of your motherfucking words if you think this nigga is bisexual. You talking about some goddamn syphilis.
They reckless.
I know, but we did so good up until I get into these super chats. We did so well. Laura says, as a fully certified home health aide, it sounds like whoever becomes his mother.
Gabe, my judge, my version of y'all's judge, he made this one for me.
And I look forward to all.
Hey, hold on. All right. Can't deny it.
I am making my decision to end things. I wish all the best to you. I hope you win. I hope the school is a success. And I look forward to all the amazing things you do. Thank you for the good times, because I don't remember a bad one. I know you will take care of yourself and your mama. Be well and be blessed.
Be well and be blessed, Umar. Your word. Go to song about it. Walk in, here it go. It's your word, sis. Them is your words.
Others' personal aid could be the person blamed for her health decline.
I'm glad I got out of it. People were like, the stuff that people were saying and why, and I do understand that now. I know from everybody telling me because what he's capable of pinning things on you.
So you got brainwashed, because right here you said you don't remember not one bad time, beloved.
They were like, you shouldn't have done that, because he's not the type of person. He has a sense of entitlement. Like I was in that video, like he doesn't understand how
Why your text message didn't say you have a sense of entitlement, Umar? Why ain't say that? Why didn't you say fuck you in that regular ass school? You don't need to be no teacher. Why ain't see that in there? You didn't say that at all. Said, hope the school open, G.
Of an act that was.
Yeah, bless you.
That's like
she is the version of Brand that I want to be down. She wanted to be down with Umar so bad.
the top. So if you can't understand that, and women don't pick up on that, like you're trying to be a wife, he's not going to respect what you're doing. He's not going to care. He's not going to be appreciative. It's just he just expects that from you. And yeah, if something would have happened to her, and we had that conversation, I'm not going to fight her to try to clean her because she's older and she's frail, and that's not my mom. I don't have a rapport with her. You know, I can't do that with her. All I can do is do the best that I can. And I told y'all that I was counting with her. I would have her count to try to get her to relax, because I can't, push her leg this way or pull her. I can't do that to her. It could hurt her. I could break her leg. Anything. You know what I'm saying?
You dropped her, and you didn't wash the dishes.
Saying no, I wouldn't have did that. And then look at how he came out. He came out and said that he wasn't happy with the egregious care.
You dropped her, and you didn't wash the dishes. You know what you mean? Look, he wasn't specific, man. If you the one told us he dropped his mama, had to call the fire department to pick her ass up off the floor because you couldn't do it. You said that. You said he yelled at you for not washing the dishes. So, I mean, what do you mean? He said the egregious care. He said you did anything but take care of his mother. He distanced himself. The text messages show he wasn't lying. And you told us you dropped his mama. That's a good reason to stop all services. You dropped my mama. I ain't never dropped my mama. Mia ain't never dropped my mama. The other people ain't never dropped my mama. It was just you. In 7 years, my mama ain't never hit the floor. I left you with her 7 goddamn days. She hit the floor. I don't need you no more, short lady. Leave me alone. Good garbage day. That's how Umar break up with bitches. Good garbage day. That means leave me alone.
I did the best with her, and he flipped it just that easy. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't. I would tell anybody, do not go in that space and try to help unless you are certified with a company backing you.
Yeah, because you could have been held liable if something happened to her. So, God bless you for doing your best to help, but it also...
Good garbage day, ma'am. Your services are no longer needed.
So thank the Lord that you was able to get up out of there before.
Yeah.
Thanks, Laura. And thank you for this.
Thank the Lord. Man, y'all some hoes. Thank the Lord you got up out of there without being blamed for nothing when you actually dropped his mama. That's the only thing you could be accused of, dropping his mama. And you admitted you dropped her. He ain't tell us this shit.
Super chat, but also thank you for that comment. Yeah, it was really good. Valerie said, been good. Yeah. Valerie says, beautiful Siobhan. Thank you for your courage. Yeah, everyone in chat, let's give this sister some love inside of the chat room. Not just because you taking the time to share all this, but because of the courage. I appreciate it, and everyone in the chat room, if we can make sure that we give her flowers, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, boy, I bet you think differently about this bitch now.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Valerie. Diana Martinez says he likes to repeat and do things in threes, I guess. yeah. But like you were saying, he doesn't do that in private, which is really interesting because it goes to show you that when he's dealing with the public, he has a reason why he.
Yes, he's very aware of what he's doing. It is very much what y'all think it is. It's very much what it is. It's to get you it's almost.
It ain't no goddamn secret. Like this ain't hidden information where motherfuckers repeat shit.
Like a hypnotism.
Only he does it.
He understand, and then also to let his brain catch up. So it is it works perfect for him. Yeah. Perfect.
Yep.
I don't need to enter, under, and over nothing. One time is enough for me. You keep talking about you ain't from the conscious community, yet you keep using conscious community lingo. How does that work?
Manipulation. Thank you, Diana Martinez, for the super chat. That also says Lennon since 8:35 p.m. Yeah. We've been going. I didn't anticipate this being that long, but we're almost done. I promise. Okay. Thank you, Diana. Matt says it's weird how he gives out his phone number to anybody. Yeah, he does.
And everybody. That's part of the worship. He wants everything. Yeah.
You got to turn your own heat up. No, that's from earlier. We're gonna leave that right there.
It's about as weird as Mike Jones giving his phone number out back in the day.
Sweet D says he's stuck at the age he went to military school.
Yes. Yes. He's.
Ain't she tried to say somebody got arrested development and she's suffering from it?
Very much stuck there.
Yeah.
That's what I mean a lot coming. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But
yep.
Okay, yep. Thank you. Thank you, Sweet D. Diana says Snow Bunny's never Rainbow Bunny. Rainbow Bunny Lennon. Yeah, that's wild. I just think it's so weird that not only does he say Pastor B, but then he calls me a Rainbow Bunny. Why would you, as a heterosexual man, why would you be calling any man that?
Repetitive and trying to make it stick.
Because
they believe that stupid stuff.
He's calling you gay the same way that you sitting here entertaining him having fingers and shit up his booty and fucking trannies. That's his way of calling you gay, sir.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, thanks, Martinez. James says, "Look how the universe works. Lenny give Umar money. I ain't giving him shit. Real talk. I ain't giving him that clown."
No,
thanks,
that's
James.
right.
All right. Sweet Tea says, 50-year-old funky freaky frog.
I ain't giving him nothing except for $5,000 if he'll talk to me for 4 hours.
That's straight to the point. Thank you so much. Uno card relations Tuesday.
Get one reverse.
Lennon trying to get Umar Johnson. Man, he trying to get Umar Johnson for what I charge. Umar like 4 hours for $5K? Nigga.
First. Wild card.
All right. Yeah, okay. Y'all wild as die. Thanks, O James. Diana Martinez says, any woman that ever had a man say you ugly anyway after you reject a cat call knows he's lying and immature. It's a good point right here. Yeah. That alien slap must have stunned him.
She didn't reject him though. She didn't reject him at all.
Him at 9. He was, I think he was younger than that at that time because he was down in North Carolina, I believe, at the time. But when he goes off to the military academy, I've heard him say 8th grade. I've heard him say 9th grade. So he would have probably been in and around 13 years old at that time. And really, Umar, his behavior and his lack.
And then this woman is so sick. I told y'all I had to go through like over 2,000 posts to even get to Umar talking about this shit last year. He posts a lot of pictures of himself from his youth, just from look like high school, early college days, graduating and shit. He posts a lot of pictures from his childhood. And I think this retarded heifer is taking them motherfuckers off there and acting like she getting them from family and she got a deep insight into his goddamn life. Like he was a handsome fellow, but I think she's stealing this nigga's pictures off his IG.
Emotional control. It's like maybe a 9-year-old, 8-year-old. Even that though, because my children act like that the way when they were that. I don't know. He lost. Thanks, Diana Martinez. O James says finger hut. All right, we're gonna leave that right there. Thanks, O James. This was probably around that same time. Thank you, Texas Steve. The Relaxed Zone says if Umar felt she was.
You keep reading all the jets. You keep reading all the homosexual jokes, bro.
Such a nasty woman, why would he bring her around his mother? And better yet, what money did he use in Africa if his accounts were frozen? Yeah. The fact that he brought you around, it just goes to it proves that all the stuff he's saying about you is just simply not true.
And again, as y'all found out from Mia, he just be having random bitches over, taking care of his mama. So Lanae was not special, and that does not make, because he ain't said nothing about Mia at all. Nothing.
Yeah, no, I know he did, but it's people that are out there that would believe it, and I'm okay with that. I don't care about that too much.
Didn't Mia tell her story? Didn't she show video inside the house and things of that nature? Didn't she say they had sex? She ain't say Umar ate their pussy though.
Because I never really cared about the internet, but It's really bad for women that it's like if he gets past this, he's gonna turn it up. It's almost he's very cocky with his position and things, and the next thing that he does, it might be terrible. I mean, I don't know how he can trump it, but if you don't stop it now, it's just going to grow. It's going to be more people, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, that's a good point. Really good point. And then in terms of his accounts being frozen, and then him having money over in Africa, he begged for money before he went over there. So he probably had some money. He may have transferred it to another account over there somehow. I mean, I wanted
to ask you this in the chat too. I wanted to ask you guys this. How does that work with him being a hoarder and having that bond with the things? If he has to pick up and go to Africa, he would have to leave all this, or are you going to pack the mess up with him and take it?
Yeah, that's a good point. I haven't thought about that.
But that might be his goal with why he needs money. I don't know. But I thought about like what it would take. He said he didn't want to ever take his mom to Africa because of the malaria. The chance of
now they speculating that Umar is going to take the money and flee to Africa again. They've been saying this shit for 10 years.
Him because he got malaria himself and he didn't want that for her. But I don't know what the future holds. I don't know.
Queen, I got malaria once, and so I would never want to take Queen Mother to Africa because I wouldn't want her to get malaria and have to go through what I went through.
Whether he's nest egging or anything like that, but I just don't see how he's attached to items. I don't know how he would leave some stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that either. Yeah.
We don't see Umar attached to a goddamn thing.
Yeah, thanks, Relax Zone. Confessions of ABM says, why would Umar let someone so quote unquote filthy take care of his mother? Also, how could he smell her over the?
Because he trifling. That's the answer. Because he trifling.
The stench of his own home. Yeah, that's real talk right there.
We wasn't in his home though. When we hooked up, we were in a hotel room, and I think people don't know that either. We never hooked up at the house. He was trying to hook up, but I was like, no, I don't think that.
Yeah, out of respect. Yeah, out of respect.
That man wasn't trying to fuck you with their goddamn house. You dropped his mama and didn't wash the dishes.
For the mama, yeah.
Yeah, but absolutely. But yeah, we never hooked up inside the home. So when we were in a hotel, we were in an environment he would have. I don't even like to entertain. It makes me sick just thinking about how that would smell, the stuff he was saying. But I don't know.
But you did it though. Now she trying to act like it didn't go down when she said it did. She literally said she messed her nails up because he wanted the fingers in the booty.
Man, what do you mean?
Yeah, about the fish tank and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I know his mom used to have fish. Like I think somebody said that like she was she had all these different types of fish and everything. So
yeah, her nephew said that, or Umar's nephew said that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Confessions. James says if you ain't donating, he don't hear a word you say. Yeah, that's real talk. It's all about the money with this guy. Diana Martinez says I think his mental is unstable, but he's too ashamed to own that or get treatment. So he self-medicates with the plug and deflects his shame onto others. Perfectly stated. That's real talk right there. Yeah. Let me read that one more time. I think his mental is unstable, but he's too ashamed to own that or get treatment. So he self-medicates with the plug and deflects his shame onto others. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Thank you so much, Diana Martinez. Antoine says TMFI, too much fun. Okay. Yeah. At times, yeah. When you get someone's name tattooed on you, it's someone you're dating. 3 words to remember: kiss of death. Yeah, I had to get a lot of my tats removed for my wife because she didn't like all that. Even the face tattoos and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I'm just playing. I
believe though.
Yeah, I ain't got no time for that.
Teardrops linen.
Yeah, I had 3 of them. Right here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Thanks, Antoine. Justin says Batman with prep couldn't get this info out of me.
Hey,
thanks, Justin. Red said,
gotta be the lamb. I gotta be the lamb.
Yeah. Red said next segment we don't. This is what we were talking about earlier, but I get it. Okay. Thanks, Red. User 225 says
I gotta be the lamb for like she's doing this for a greater good. This bitch ain't accomplished shit. If she was doing this for the greater good, it's safe to say she's failed at her mission.
president and second.
Like, what is this, a 5-year plan to take this nigga down?
Jay says he hides the women because he don't want nobody going after his personal bank accounts.
But that is strange. I don't know why he hides the women, and why can't they know each other?
Yeah,
like
because he says he wants 2 wives, right?
Yeah, like why they can't know each other?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because that's how this nigga want to run his motherfucking business. You get you 2 niggas, and you can determine when and how they meet each other. But on his program, he don't want his hoes to know each other. What the fuck? Why he had his women? Because it's his goddamn business. What kind of weird shit is this?
Thanks, James.
Why you had your niggas?
I'm reading again. Men do not act this way. Amen. Yep. And don't talk like this either. It's crazy. And he's 50. Did you see Umar live while he was talking on the phone with Lady J from Louisville, Kentucky? She was upset with Umar. Do you remember that? Lady J.
I don't even know who Lady J is. Some of these people, all these women, I didn't know who any of them were. Any of them.
Yeah.
Even Sharon. Like I know that they brought her up a few times, and none of the I haven't met any of them.
You didn't know any of these women. You ain't met none of them. Yet you know about all of them. And he don't let his hoes meet each other.
Yeah, I haven't seen her around in a long time. The person that was around a lot and she fell off.
One of his hoes knew about you. She texted
years ago was someone named Ann McMillan.
Yeah.
I mean, if she was willing to come on and talk about her experiences, that would be awesome.
I think she ran for some kind of
some political position. Or something. Yeah. Thanks, James. Andrea says, get a lie detector test about how the money for the school was spent. Umar, he sounds like a 16-year-old boy. He really do. And the thing too is, he sounds like a bad. I don't mean to say it this way, but a badass 16-year-old boy, because most 16-year-old, at least. I'm just using reference for my kids. They're not talking like this.
No, they're not. I have one here.
Yeah,
their mind isn't on this stuff.
Yeah, and he's 50. See,
that's crazy.
That's telling in and of itself. Thank you, Andrea, for super chat. Sato says he really missed her a lot. It's possible. I didn't mean to. I didn't want to say this earlier, but I'm going to say it now, because in the audio that you sent me, where Umar left the message, he made a specific reference to your hair.
Yeah.
And you have hair, and your hair is great.
Yeah.
And I think it ties to some sort of a kink or something.
Yeah.
With this guy with you talked about this too before, but with older women. So I think
even putting in the Afro puffs. He wanted my hair in Afro puffs and pigtails, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
But
now she was just like, now this is 8 months ago. We just listened to her on Storm act all incredulous about him wanting to see her with some gray ass pigtails. Gray ass pigtails now. She acted incredulous, but on her, she was just like, I just was like, okay. She didn't say, I'm not a child. She didn't say none of that. None of the theatrics.
Yeah. So I think
he always references and then also the other thing is that I told him, I said, I'm gonna dye my hair. I said, I'm gonna dye my hair. And he was like, no. He said, don't. He was like serious about it. He's never said it.
So on one hand, you say he likes young girls, but on the other hand, you say he liked your old woman hair. You can't make this shit up.
Anything else about me having nails, lashes, anything like that. He's never said anything. And my hair is like, I can't help it. It'll look pressed, but he's always never said anything about me, not like me wanting to dye it. He doesn't want that, but he's always referenced my hair. He's referenced it in a text. I'll post the text.
Yeah, and see, I think part of it with Umar, my opinion, is that he has some sort of an issue with like older women, more like his mama type of figure, and then how you came in to kind of help him out. It was more like a mama coming trying to help him clean up his shit, right? And then ultimately, when you say I'm done with this, and now he's so mad, it's like another narcissistic injury, and that's why he's responding the way that he.
This whole ass nigga believe this man was mad. He sent the goddamn text messages. This bitch. If he sent the messages she sent and posted, he knows goddamn well Umar did not get mad at this woman for leaving. And then he ignored the fact this hoe said she dropped Umar mama. Like, I don't know why him and the Cookie Crush chat ignored the fact that she dropped his mama, and that would be a reason that maybe you can't take care of her no more because you dropped her. They just ignored that fact. They also ignored the fact that she was paid to wash the goddamn dishes, and she didn't do that neither. She was rambling and moving shit around because she said she moved and told it was bad. She said she was trying to downsize shit and was like, I'm gonna do these, and he got upset. So she was rambling, moving shit, but the shit she was paid to do, like wash motherfucking dishes and not drop his mama, she couldn't do. She could drink coffee and shit.
Responding right now.
And I didn't say this either, but I used to just sit and hold Umar. I used to just lay and hold. Yep, I used to just sit and hold Umar. What the fuck? This bitch is making this shit up now. I used to just sit and hold Umar. I would just lay there and hold him. Bitch is crazy. This bitch was in love. That is some in love ass shit. I'm sprung. How'd you get me? Got me doing things I never do. She said, I'm holding this nigga. Oh, shit.
Injury, and that's why he's responding the way that he's responding right now.
And I didn't say this either, but I used to just sit and hold Umar. I used to just lay and hold. Yep, I used to just sit and hold him.
And then he talk about some like his bitch don't cuddle him.
He be gone. He be knocked out sleep.
So he's sleeping, you just sitting there holding him. That's creepy.
Yep. I might have referenced it because I gave him like a massage down when he had that that car wreck. But he's a very, very... You
gave him a massage down, he went to sleep. No Shango stick. No Shango. That's what I'm saying. She just keeps proving they only had sex that one time in the first 4 days she was in the film. She gave him a rub down from the accident on that one and he went to sleep. No sex. And then the other time she said the Baba told her, hey, ain't no harm gonna be able to come near you. Anything that means harm. And she said Umar couldn't get to her that weekend. So she only got the dick, as Umar said, 3 times, maybe 4. No, definitely not 5.
He needs to be hugged and held.
All in one weekend. All this shit she said they did. Fingers in the booty, bare sex, him pulling the condom off. That all happened in a 4-day span over one weekend.
Constantly. I think that's why them bear hugs or whatever he be trying to, he needs that constant. Damn. And sitting in home, I've had my leg fall asleep from being like that. Matter of fact, that picture is from me pushing him over.
She ain't love him though. He was a tool. But she was also hoping and praying he was the type of nigga to pour into you.
Over, because he's hot. Pushed him over to get out of bed. And then I went over and I took the picture. But yeah, it's not anything. I used to just sit and hold him. Even when he was watching that movie, the Netflix, I would sit and hold him.
Damn.
When those chairs that are in the hotel room, I sat next to him in those chairs. And they're not that, I mean, they were like, we're literally on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just holding him. That's wild.
Yep.
Thanks, Sato. Deanna Martinez says he has to believe we're also dumb to buy. Oh yeah, that's what the stories that he tells. I actually think Umar believes that everyone around him that he believes what he's saying. Yeah, and that he's the smartest person in the room, and everyone else is intellectual.
He doesn't know that people know when he's lying. I know that. He doesn't know, he doesn't even know how to gauge when people are tired of certain things, like things that he's went on Instagram and posted, like them babies.
The bitch who couldn't get that she was being ghosted said he don't recognize when people are tired of shit. You didn't recognize that he was tired of you, ma'am, at all. You were so oblivious.
they're funny, but eventually it gets tiring. People want to see something different. He's never been able to gauge, like, okay, your numbers are dropping. People are sick of looking at this. Move on to something else.
His responses were dropping. He was sick of you texting. You need to move on to something else.
Especially with like the self, like him posting like kudos to himself. Yeah, people get tired of that.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Lennon don't get tired of it. You don't get tired of it because you be over there watching it every goddamn day, bitch. Every single day you watch this nigga page. So you're not tired of it. People are tired of it, but you're not.
Okay, let's see here. Thank you, Diana. Mistress Monica says, Lanae, sue this fool. He should not be threatening, doxing you, and sending people to your house. You can use this for an order of protection. You could.
Yeah, I'm already on. We on.
She lost the order of protection.
Already on it.
Okay, well, good. Thank you, Mistress Monica. Thank you for the super chat.
It took her 6 months to go to court. She talked about, I'm already on it. This was June 30th. Well, July 30th? Whenever the fuck was it? July 30th. Okay, 5 months. It took her 5 months to get into court and get this nigga a restraining order service. But I think the point we need to harp in on, I don't know who put it up in my comment section, but I put on the screen. She was able to get Umar served, and Umar pulled up in person to Kansas City, Missouri. And she's telling us that nobody in the whole state of Pennsylvania can get this nigga served or lay eyes on him. Now, y'all know she used his mama address to get him served, correct? So how come his family can't get him served the same way you did? That's another thing. Like, I'm glad you did get him served for that, because now your story, if they can't serve him, it's crazy. Because if he was dodging process service, he would have dodged yours, because he don't know one from the other. He don't know who the fuck it is. He have a I don't answer the no policy. Good job, lady.
Carr says she caused a narcissist. Yeah, we got that one earlier. He feeds off of he feeds off of adoration. You've talked about that even in the first interview. He really does.
Yeah.
Thank you, Odette. James says cocaine bear. Y'all tripping. Mixed Crunchy says, has she discussed all of this with her local security manager? Precautionary purposes only. Umar doxing her online is bad for business.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but yeah, there's a way. Yeah, I don't want to go into that, but yeah.
You don't have. Yeah. Thank you, Mixed Crunchy. Timmy Diamond says Umar out here reading Fleece Johnson Chronicles.
Ain't nothing happened, including this nigga didn't get no restraining order. So the judge didn't feel like Umar doxed her or any of that shit that she's claiming. The judge didn't feel that way.
How do your people know who that is?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know how I know who that is, but come on.
Man.
Right after I'm done, I'm ordering that book. I'm telling you, I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna tell you what is inside of it to see what's going on.
How to keep them off you.
Yeah. He want to call me a booty bandit. We're gonna leave that right there.
They're gonna get you.
We're gonna leave that right there. Him. Ivan Man said 101 things you should know about jail. Chapter 1, keeping your teeth.
That was right on time.
It sure was. Shout out to Iceman, man. Thank you, sir. Sky says, donate to the JPay brother. What's JPay? Do you know what JPay is? I don't know what JPay is. Okay, thank you, Sky. I have no idea.
I like her hair.
Yeah. And I got this one earlier. Thank you, Diana. Scooter Prison Pipeline. He gummy beared that fruit. Yo, wow. He sure did. Thanks, Kiara. Okay, I'm almost at the bottom. James says Umar got that from the liquor store juice. Rewind. Got that from no, he did. In that video, he had the did you see that? The guy who was like, no gin for you today?
Yes, I saw that. So that means that was after. So did he walk to the store and then record?
Yeah, he walked to the
Man, Mary Ann Lawrence and dropped to 4.8.
store, got the gin, and then he comes out, and that's where he ends up sitting down there with that book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a good catch.
Yeah, so he goes off, and then he goes after. I think that's how it worked. I can't remember. Anyway, he wow. Thanks, James. Truth is Logic says the book was probably written by one of those inmates in the level 5 prison, 1.1 miles from FTV. And there's a level 5 prison, 1.1 miles.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Man.
Somebody in his chat got some common sense. It was written by one of them niggas, and he asked Umar, could you promote my book for me right quick? I'll throw you a couple dollars.
No. You know what? I did. I sure did, because you can see it on one of the, yes, I did.
Yeah.
You can see it on one of the signs. I forgot all about it.
And one time Umar was out there, and this alarm that goes off. And
I did. You can see it on one of the signs. It's a sign by the school that say prison 5 miles away.
And it was because someone had escaped. So that goes to show you how crazy
Near
it
a
is.
school. That is going to be lovely. I don't even know how he's going to be able to be up in there with kids, being who he is. If you can't be around your own kids, you can't have your family members in the public eye. How are you going to be in a building with all of these kids safely?
My kids and my family being in the public eye have to do with educating kids. Again, man, what you say about the school in your message? That ain't what you were saying in March.
And then have to deal with all the parents and everything else. It's crazy. Thanks, Truth and Logic. James says Umar reading to see if booty. Oh no!
Oh God, I let too much out.
You guys, that's too much. Thanks, James. let's not start calling this the the Bookie Crush.
The Bookie. Oh no, Bookie's Crush.
Boy, that's why. Umar, this is your fault. Thanks, Derek. You're the 225. If it's ever revealed that Umar Johnson is into to trans girls, then the Medea nickname is very prophetic. Also, Lanae, did he ask you to cut your fingernail? No, stop. All right, we're almost done. One more minute. ASAP says, did y'all notice that the FMG website is down? It was up for years. We should buy it. FMG Academy opening spring of 2000 and never. Okay, just to be clear, ASAP, Umar, he had a domain early on called Umar Johnson School, but he's never had an official FMG website. There is a website called FMGA. FMG something like that, FMGA, and that's not associated with Umar. Okay, just to be clear about that. I want people to understand that. It was down in Atlanta. Okay?
I was wondering about that. I was like, why is it? I was hoping nobody, if you send any kind of resumes in or anything, you better put something on your credit report, or to pay attention to your identity.
Yeah. I told people that a long time ago who were sending in resumes, you got to be careful with this guy. He's a con man, he's a scammer. Yeah. Thanks, ASAP.
Man, these niggas ain't putting their address and social security number on the motherfucking resume. What the fuck? God, it's crazy.
User 225 says, does Umar Johnson shave down? Okay. All right. Hello, Barbara says, thanks, Lanae, for your courage. How old is Umar's mom?
I think she is 66 or 67. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, I would have to look. I have it in my notes, and I.
She asking this nigga, do you know how old she is, Lennon? I mean, I know I took care of her. I could have asked her how old she was. Do you know how old she is, Lennon? Do that sound right? 66, 67?
I know exactly the age, but it's somewhere around there. Yeah.
I think it's something around there.
I believe she was 16 when she had Umar, and he's 50. So yeah,
he's not even the oldest, is he?
Yeah, I know. But let's leave that right there.
Okay.
Yeah, because we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that.
You had one at 14, bitch. So that he ain't even the oldest. So she had another kid before Umar at 16. Just like you had one at 14, ma'am. Got to know to try to talk about Umar mama.
I'm talking about you and I via email.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Lennon and her is so Lennon, why in the fuck are you and Lanae emailing about Umar mama pussy? Just out of curiosity. How does that come up that y'all is having a conversation that Umar mama? Cause see, when we found out about Lanae, it wasn't no back-scene conversation. That shit was discussed publicly when it just hit my brain. Like, wait, this bitch said she got a 30-year-old and she 44. Gonna be 45. And then she got a 20. I'm like, this bitch been fucking since she was 14. That was a public conversation, but y'all was sitting there talking about, oh, my mama, and when she started having babies behind the scenes. Was this in preparation for the show? Or you just like talking about Umar when you ain't online? Like, it's one thing to do it for your job, but talking about the nigga behind the scenes, this in depth, that's a little weird.
And I know exactly the age, but it's somewhere around there. Yeah.
I think it's something around there.
Mm-hmm. I believe she was 16 when she had Umar, and he's 50. So
yeah,
yes,
he's not even the oldest, is he?
Yeah, I know. But let's leave that right there. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because we talked about that. Yeah, we've talked about that. I'm talking about you and I via email.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the word to clarify? If she was trying to support him, how did
she act like she don't remember? Okay.
We get here? Who spoke publicly?
Looking like Monique off Precious.
First, I missed it. Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I came out publicly first after damn near 5 months of trying to get him.
Okay. So when Philly Phil said to you the other day, you came out first. When I said you came out first, you said we were lying. You let Storm Monroe say, Umar talked about her pussy stanking first. You let Rim Rum and them believe that Umar attacked you first.
Support him. How did we get here? Who spoke publicly first? I missed it. Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I came out publicly first after damn near 5 months of trying to get him to just be like, yeah, our situation is between you and I won't be.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I thought she came out because he wouldn't get people out her space. So she said from March until she went on Lennon's show, April, May, June. Well, hell, that ain't even 5 months. But she said for 5 months, she was trying to get Umar to say, hey, we good. We just moving on. He was ghosting her. And so since he didn't respond to her in private, she came out publicly. Ain't that a bitch? I know that ain't what I just heard. Is that what I just heard?
Came out publicly first after damn near 5 months of trying to get him to just be like, yeah, our situation is between you and I won't be flashing out emotionally and putting it on Instagram. He couldn't give me the reassurance, and he put the spies in my space. He wouldn't remove.
He wouldn't respond to you, give you the reassurance. He did say he put the spies in my space. Okay, she remembered that. He put the spies in my space, but he don't know nothing about me, but the spies within the space.
Them, I had to back him up, and I just said, if I can't have no privacy, you can't either.
Yep, and you backed him up. You backed him way up.
Yeah, so that's how we got here. And
how did she back him up though? That's what I'm saying. You is gassing these bitches' heads up, and they ain't done nothing but embarrass themselves and get you rich. That's all you gas these hoes up to embarrass themselves, sir. What kind of man? You manipulated these hoes. If we gonna say Umar manipulate these hoes, you manipulated them too to come on these platforms and embarrass themselves. You done manipulated this hoe to coming on her and talking about she sucks Umar dick, and then you let this other lady come on her with a fake motherfucking chick and embarrass themselves. All while you went to the bank with super chats and cash out and membership I ain't mad at you, but you vilify Umar for doing the same thing. You took advantage of 2 old single parent mothers, man. Yes, you did. You took care of you took advantage of a mama with an autistic son, sir. You could have denied the story, but you was thirsty to bring down Umar. And so you exploited these women. You manipulated them. And didn't give them a dime. You put that bitch Cash App up, but you didn't tell, like, you didn't send her nothing personally. You were like, it's Cookie Brush Chat if y'all want to bless her. You didn't send her shit though.
And I'm normally not like this. I don't want people to think that, oh, she came out, told everything. Yeah, because I had to turn on all the lights. I had.
Well, I'm normally not like this, but I normally don't date famous niggas like Umar Johnson either. So you only live once.
To
let
him know I was real.
Umar.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. What's the word? There's 3 more or 4 more here. Hot take. I got the best. Okay. All right. Umar's favorite rapper is. Is that a real rapper?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, y'all
he
crazy.
wouldn't want that. He's light skinned.
All right, thanks, Derek. Hello there. 3
from
traits
Onyx.
Yeah. Okay.
From a rap group, Onyx.
Okay, I remember that group.
Yeah.
Hello there. You says 3 traits of a cult leader: charisma, dynamic, convincing, often cluster B traits as well. Yeah, we talked about this many years ago dealing with Umar. He's something else, and I think with Umar, he has a virtual.
You think FBMG was going to be a cult?
I think that Umar, he's a cult personality, but he never had the organization skills and the ability to galvanize people together in such a way to have a physical cult.
Yeah.
Now, there was a time, the closest thing that he had to that was when he had these older people who he was giving them, teaching them about Pan-Africanism. That was the closest thing to a cult. And they would meet once a month or something like that for 12 hours, this type of thing. But once a month. Outside, a lot of those people aren't around anymore. But outside of that, what I began to see was that how Umar conceptualized FNG, at least at a certain point, was that it was more about him being in control of children and being able to do whatever he wants in a building, right? So what I thought about was that ultimately for Umar, the cult would be a cult of children, and then the children's mother would be how he would, bring in that other aspect of it, and that would be the sexual exploitation. But then there would not be any real men around.
Yep.
That's how Umar, in my opinion.
Lennon, if Lanae or Mary Ann was your sister, would you have let them come out in public and embarrass themselves like that?
That's how he conceptualized at a certain point FDMG. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you. Hello there for the super chat. Okay, and then Good Black Girl says, you can't tell me he loves his mama, his daughters, how he treats women. I agree. I don't think he has any love for women, and that includes.
Lanae thinks he does. Lanae says, hey, she don't remember bad time, and she know he gonna take care of himself and his mother, like he had been doing before he met this bitch.
His mother or his daughter. Yeah, I don't think so at all.
People aren't able to see that because of the gorgeous and beautiful and all that other.
And queen, and all that stuff.
It's to disarm you, but
you don't remember none of the bad times.
You gotta watch the actions.
Yeah. Yep.
So once he started ghosting you, is that when you saw all the bad times? Because you was getting ghosted when you sent this message. Are we done hooking up? That you was ghosted.
Thank you, Good Black Girl. James says, did Lanae handle Umar's pants in his life? Oh, so there was a video where Umar was live streaming and he was in his drawers. You can't see that he was in his drawers, but someone hands him and he reaches over to get some shorts or pants. Was that you? Do you remember that?
No,
okay.
I've never been around him except for when he was filming outside of Kansas City. I am waiting by the car for him to get in the damn car and he's up on live. We pulled up on him, but we were quiet. I've never tried. I would never be in a room like that or even try to. But no, I've never been around him live at all.
Okay, while he's live streaming. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thanks, James. Yeah.
You just sent him a picture of you in a purple thong.
That was a video, but that was an older video though too. Yeah, I remember that though because we were shocked. Thank you, sir. Timmy says it all makes sense now. Umar encouraging his lady to wear gray Afro puffs makes me think he really has fantasies of Fred Douglas.
but she's now saying he like kids though. He grooming kids. He want the Afro puffs because that's what kids wear. Gray Afro puffs at that. Didn't want her to dye her hair, so he wasn't trying to make her look younger.
How did you come up with that one? All right. Thank you, Timmy. I should pull up the picture of Umar in that wig, that Frederick Douglass wig.
I got it on my thing, ain't it?
Oh yeah. But there's a couple of other ones.
Oh yeah, he did a whole bunch of them, didn't he?
Yeah. And some of them, one of them looked real bad. That looked bad too, but he has one that's great. Thanks, your kids will see this. User 225 says, "Who's Big Man and why do people say I'm him?" Big Man was someone who used to be around a lot and he used to make these jokes and just take over the show, and you kind of do that.
He is pretty funny too.
Yeah. So that's probably why. Yeah, East B. But that's probably why they calling you Big Man. Thank you. I'm trying to get down to 2 more before anyone sends any more super chats. I'm gonna say it again. Medea as a nickname is telling. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it really is.
And then this is the last one. Thank you, Lanae, for your patience. Wormsway says she is a real one. Took care of his mom, Shango Stick, and oh no. All right. Damn, you guys, boy, I take. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for tuning on in to this most recent. It's part 5 of Surviving Umar Johnson with our very, very special guest who set all of this off, and that is
Antoine Daniels. Really is so
incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. And I want to remind people that this isn't the end. Lanae has a lot more information that we've talked about over email. And at some point, hopefully, we will be able to get to that information. It just depends on how things go. But in the meantime, sister, I want to give you all of your flowers for your courage and for taking the time to share these truths about Umar so that the veil will be removed and people can.
I want to give you your flowers for making yourself look like a damn fool and making me down. Thank you, damn fool.
See him for who he truly is. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys.
We see him for what she said he was in his text message. Not a bad guy.
All the support and everything, and I've seen it. I've seen it in YouTube. It's amazing. It's made this a lot easier to go through. A lot of people stood up for me when I wasn't even around. Didn't even know if I was going to be on. Didn't even know about the video, and I appreciate it. Hopefully, we can prevent this from getting shoved down and overlooked, so people at least have a choice if they want to deal with him.
Yes,
that's what it's all about. And be fun.
They've always had a choice if they wanted to deal with him or not, ma'am. You know what? I do be going out with that one. But yeah, they think they got a choice. This is about them having a choice about if they want to deal with him or not.
I am making my decision to end things. I wish all the best to you. I hope you win. I hope the school is a success, and I look forward to all the amazing things you do. Thank you for the good times, because I don't remember a bad one. I know you will take care of yourself and your mama. Be well and be blessed.
Low-key niggas hating cause they don't want no beef. Stay gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat.